Ui, hee, hee. Whoa, oh, oh.
Match found.
Who the fuck left? What little bitch. Kinda want that, but it's not worth fucking. What is it, like 17 bucks? If I was back at the restaurant, maybe. Oh, I think it's fucking sick. Blah, blah, blah.
Match found.
My purpose is my gift. Be not afraid to accept it.
All right, let's see.
Hi. Rotating.
Fuck. Stops. There we go.
Toxins going up. Ended.
Oh, oh.
Toxin screen down. Toxins going up. Here. Toxin screen down.
Wow, look at that.
Shutting them down. They're suppressed. Flashbang.
Toxins going up.
Target sighted. B.
Toxin screen down. One enemy remaining.
What's up, bitch? What are you doing, you fat bitch?
They should probably reevaluate their approach.
About what?
About my life. 'Cause it's a joke.
Oh, we all do that here in the house.
Live in the house. Yes, we do, brother. Yes, we do.
Sad.
How are you going on that zip line without touching it? You're just like floating on
You
it.
like that? You like the old Half-Life mechanics? That's like a Half-Life thing. You go up a ladder, you would never see your hands. You would just hear like, blink, blunk, blink, blink, blink.
It's almost like this game belongs like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I mean, the worst part is
Suppress it.
Counter-Strike should have did something like it sooner. Instead, I think they, I don't know, man. What should I do something? Did you say? I was gonna ask you about the zombie game. I did a little bit after like we played, but like that's always an option too. The download went to about 20, for almost 30-40%. So I was like, that's pretty cool. I paused it and then I went back, turned the fucking stream back on.
Yeah, be careful. You stream for way too long to do much else with your data.
Wow, are you calling me a data slob?
I am. I ain't calling you data conservative, brother.
Last player standing.
Fuck.
Spike down B.
Actually, the past couple days, I haven't streamed.
Fire needs oxygen. Let me
I didn't stream the night I did guitar lessons.
Can I get this?
That's healthy. How are they working out for you? And what channels are they working out? Are they working better on TikTok? Are they working better on YouTube, Instagram?
TikTok. Oh, okay, so this is the weirdest part. When someone subscribes to me, like when Ryan told me he subscribed, James's friend, I saw him pop up on the thing and I saw his account, his picture, and everything, whatever.
Suppress it.
When I've gotten a couple subscribers since on the YouTube, it doesn't show those new ones. So, okay, so that's like, okay, that's a note. I noted that. Fast forward, I look at the views. Dude, the views are phenomenal. Like, if they're not randomly generated like a TikTok, or just maybe buffed up and made to look nice, maybe puffed up some, then the views are really good.
Spike planted.
They're almost like like the night I did two videos, I think I went from having 3,000 like I think it was called, what's it called? Hold on, let me go to studio.
Target sighted B.
I went from having 3,000. I went from having average 10 to maybe, I think it said originally 70 to 100 views. When I made the video, it was 3,000 views, and then when like today after it refreshed, it was 6,000. So basically, what I've been doing the past couple days, not only increased. Here, I'll just send you the little thing. If it's real legitimate, I've doubled my views within like 15 days-ish. Yes, less than that.
TikTok, I feel like has a bunch of bots, so I'm not sure.
TikTok's weird. I put up the video and it already hit a couple hundred, but it's nowhere near as seems to be successful as YouTube's short videos. Maybe it's because
YouTube, I don't think would be as many bots.
You're right. I was aware of that though. I was like,
With TikTok, I'd be like, okay, it's probably bots, but YouTube, I would probably trust it more.
Toxin screen down. Poison orb emitting.
hold on, I'm all focused right now.
Joke's over. You're
Let me
dead.
send you the picture. I copied it. Oh, shit.
Poison's off.
One enemy remaining.
Knife deployed.
Toxins going up. Poison orb emitting. Toxin screen down. Poison's off.
Here, let me send you the picture.
Killjoy calls her tech killer robots. Good joke. Funny.
I'll send you this, and then I'll send you the next one. Where's Miklo? That name is so it's hard. I try to remember it's you because Miklo. Nobody has that fucking name. There's that one, and then look at this graph. Oops.
Toxins going up.
My ultimate is ready.
Toxins.
Okay, now let me send you this one. This is okay, where you see my cursor, or where you see on the bottom of this graph, is something that was released. So when you see the square, that's a YouTube short, I think. So when I put my cursor right here, oh wait, no, sorry.
They're suppressed.
Okay, right there, don't fear the Reaper.
One enemy remaining.
And then, like, the stream will get, for like a couple hours, the stream will get
Spike down
15 views if it was like 7 hours or whatever, jokingly. Oh, you know, sadly.
I see your Nirvana
30
one got
seconds
a
left.
few comments. Were they?
Yeah, I
good?
replied to them. The one was positively positive, one was negatively negative, and that's the funny part of it. It's hilarious.
You found the negative Nancy already. I guess out of 1,000 people, if you found one negative, that's not too bad, right?
Yeah, even the positive one was kind of weird because I go, it just sounds like a bot. She was like, after one person said, you know, obviously I could have strummed it better because I was just rushing it. But he goes, he's like, hey man, cool because you played the Cobain chord, but you played it like dog shit. Come on, man, or something like that. And then hers was, oh my god, I love this. I love that you did this, and you played it so well. And so I go, these better not be fucking bots, like. But
Take what that negative guy is as constructive criticism.
no, yeah, no, dude, I wasn't even tripping because I even thought, I go, dude, I know what he's talking about. I go, honestly, bro, like, Nirvana's not my band, like. And so I rushed the first riff, and it sounds like I didn't know the riff typing.
Views in the last 28 days, 6,500. That's fucking impressive.
Dude, I did that by putting.
Spike down B.
There was a day where like I put pause on all my like edits and cuts and drawing, and
Last player standing.
I think even gaming and streaming, like I was
What's the
trying.
other Black Sabbath one that you posted that I see on the right?
There was an Iron Man. There's an Iron Man in the middle, the pre-chorus, the. Da, 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 da.
Another part of Iron Man?
And yeah, recently I did another one where I did the.
Okay. I didn't know you did more than one.
Yeah, so when I was talking to you about the ones I showed on Instagram, I actually did like extra credit and did like the following day. I think I did like probably another 2. I think. The thing I made on Instagram, is that the thing that people share? A reel?
Spike carrier killed.
Spike down A.
Yes.
Toxins going up.
Last player standing.
Did you see what I sent you a little bit ago?
Let me see. Oh yeah, thanks for Cyberpunk, man. You didn't have to do all that, you stupid idiot. Let's go.
Hey. Not the very last one, not
Oh yeah, but I just had I had to.
Before that.
Oh well, let me see.
You die. Breathe when it's over.
Back up. Before the one I showed you?
No, on Instagram?
Oh, on
You're-
Instagram, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm on Twitter.
I know. We have too many channels that we go through here.
I hear ya.
Charlie Mike. Let's go.
I always see these goofy ass ones. Those are tight, huh? The one where you give the nerdy guy or something like that?
Quiet guy.
They have different versions, like, and it's funny because they always get put on TikTok toward whatever you are. They'll be like the nerdy gamer guy, or it'll be like the quiet guy, and and it seems like TikTok throws them out to you to try to like add that person. It's fucking weird.
But anyway, it's the one above that.
Oh, okay.
Look at like the guy's video, but hit like the expanding thing and look at his
Spike down
hashtags
B.
and shit like that. That's really what I want.
Oh, dude, I took the whole list of that, guys.
All right. That page does a good job at like
Promoting.
because that page I saw that shit a long time ago just because I follow a few of those hashtags.
Yeah. Oh,
Last
really?
player standing.
Joke's over.
So
Okay.
Down B.
Well, Instagram is like TikTok. I barely scratched the surface of what I could do with it.
Instagram, I think you can have a lot of success on. It's really easy to find people on Instagram.
30 seconds left.
Like find new shit. It's really easy. You just gotta know how to, you know what I mean? Like what tags to put yourself under.
Time to stock back up.
Thank you.
Hold on, let me buy full armor. Oh, this guy? I didn't see this guy. I saw the. Remember when you said, "Hey, check."
It's the same page, but I saw the hashtags. I just wanted.
Oh,
to make
wait a
sure
minute.
someone-
Wait a minute. Oh, it's a different. They invite different pages to do their own thing on that page, or what?
Yes, they promote, but they
Oh.
want to charge you for it. But they also, it's good to look at them and follow them, just because then you can kind of figure out what they're doing to promote. You know what I mean?
How
Like,
much?
How are they?
How
promoting?
much do you think?
I remember I found out once, and it was too much money to be worth it. I
Okay.
can't remember now to save life. It's like 200 or something.
Toxins
Like they wanted an unrealistic amount, and I was like, fuck off. Like I could do the same thing by just posting the same hashtags you guys do.
Like, and hopefully somebody clicks it. That's all funny.
The thing is that they have you know, more followers than I do, so you know, they have them as well show up, but it's not
Yeah.
worth it. You're better off doing it right now. You're doing a good thing anyway. Just do it yourself.
Well, I'm barely on Instagram, so my presence is probably better if I start just continuing what I'm doing.
Just when you upload it one place, upload it another. Get it more in one place.
Well, here's the shitty part. Remember, all these businesses don't really want their other ones to flourish and make you go leave their site. So Instagram doesn't really make it where I can share a YouTube
What will
video
it be this time?
and
Have any
like
patterns
if you're not a high-end Instagram user, they don't give you the button on the reels to like a link button to say, hey, go to my YouTube, and then it's just a button. You don't get that. TikTok is the same.
Upload your shit on Instagram
Well,
and get to that point.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm doing, but I didn't realize it's so weird. I didn't realize these apps. TikTok did too. If you don't go live often, they don't give you a key.
Makes sense.
I guess it's maybe there's too many numbers, too many people. But interesting though, right? But dude, this all comes back to like I'm trying different stuff. Like, and I know it. My Instagram is very, very dry. Like I need to have it revamped, but.
Bomb grenade out.
Update your picture.
Toxins going up.
What's wrong with my fat cat Betty? Duties. I miss my cat. You know the shitty part about it? I don't have that original picture. I think it was on my tablet that I broke. So I could never get that back. I think
Player standing.
it's so tiny. It's like your willy. But you're right. You're right. I need to do some stuff. I need to rearrange some stuff. Granted, the Instagram only had it. Like, how come it didn't get views from random people like the way I see comedians on my reel?
It's because you're not getting enough interaction yet, and they also are really good at hashtags.
Okay, I gotta remember that.
The
But
way you use hashtags, that is how you'll show up on people's shit.
so whenever I do posts, like even like pictures, or like is to use just. But see, I don't post on Instagram, so I haven't been using hashtags in general. So now I'm like, yeah.
One down.
What I would suggest, primarily, but like, you know, not like I have any fucking thing or anything like that, but go on Instagram and follow a few hashtags that I follow. Like those hashtags, follow them.
My ult's
The
ready.
ones that you're doing. That way you
So
can see
click
more.
one from one of the guys' videos you send me, and then just kind of hit that
Any
button.
of them that kind of interest you more than the other, and then just follow them, and then you'll see the kind of shit that pops up on there, and that'll help you out actually, because then you can do more marketing.
Hot one.
My ultimate isn't ready. Toxin screen down.
Get grounded.
Poison orb emitted.
Imposter killed.
That's what I do. Like, I follow a bunch of loopier hashtags, so I can actually see people
Poison's off.
all the time now. Which is pretty cool, even though I suck at
Enemy
it.
spotted.
Well, that's the thing about being a scholar is that
Enemy remaining.
right now that even if you eat, that's what I do, and that's just what you should never not do. You should always try to learn
Last
something.
round before the switch.
We
Oh.
cannot keep our goods
All
after
the
this.
time.
Spend all.
I cry so hard,
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I'll just go and kill myself.
Wow. Are you mocking Chester? That's I didn't really hear that till last minute.
Yeah.
It's down. Guns up.
Yeah.
That's the face I made when I heard you say that. I'm on my spray.
Yeah. What? Don't lie. Before you died, you would have made fun of him. Fucking crazy. You did actually.
I what? I hated him.
You make fun of his shit all the time.
Brother, he just makes it easy.
Leave us.
He's really not that bad.
I'm just being a dick. I know.
Toxins going up.
Well, here's the shitty part about it.
Spike down
When
A.
he's not screaming, he's actually a good singer. How is that?
Last
No,
player
I feel
standing.
that. I feel that.
It just sucks that it's he sang for Linkin Park.
I remember hearing that James was partying and shit and chilling with, and then somebody said Mike Shinoda's cousin was there. And I guess like he's like the lesser. If there is even such a thing, but he's the lesser Shinoda.
Who? Shinoda?
Yeah, the rapper of Linkin Park.
Oh, I didn't even know his name. Does that tell you everything?
You're over here talking about him like, and Chester's the only
I
guy.
don't know any of the members' names, but go on.
But then again, you're a bowling alley kid, so I can't expect you to know too much about them.
Really, Ruben?
Why'd I say it like it's a kid's book? The bowling alley kids. Sounds funny.
Who
Oh shit, that's funny. I'm on fire, bro.
fist, brother?
Switching sides.
What do you call it?
If I die, it was great knowing you all.
But no,
Also, delete my hard drive.
every time I think of Linkin Park, I always think of the time that they played a festival, and they got Sublime kicked off the bill because they turned him in for smoking pot.
Wait. No, I'm gonna ask you like a journalistic question. How did you find that out, and how did you read that?
Like all news outlets. It was years ago. It was fucking years ago that I read it, but it was like in a bunch of news outlets. Because people were pissed because Linkin Park Linkin Park narked on them.
I'm gonna look this up. Thanks for reminding me.
Let me go look. Let me go
See,
if I can find an article.
find me like type in Google, type that in, then put like article and see what pops up.
I'm trying to. How do I even spell that name? God damn it.
LINK.
Park.
I'm like distracted. Yeah.
Target sighted B.
Just put snitches. Just put snitch on Sublime. Or I don't know, whatever's easier, or whatever. Did you say narc?
Yes.
I guess that's a. Yeah, I guess that would work. Yeah, I think I've heard that term.
Spike planted.
Wasn't Elvis a narc?
Here, let's go to Metal Sucks. 'Cause they're like, this is in 2014. Does that give you an idea?
Metal Sucks is the name of the magazine.
Last player standing.
Yeah, they're a magazine. They're actually really reliable.
Wait, really reliable what news?
I'll pick them apart.
Just screenshot it, or
News. I like them for that. Here you go, Ruben. I found an article. It's from May 2014.
this is. I'm sure the singer was already dead, though, right?
No, Ruben.
When did the singer die?
Oh, let me go
No,
look.
I'm not talking about Linkin Park singer. I'm talking about Sublime singer.
Sublime, let's see. Let me go look up the band real quick. I don't know nothing about Sublime.
You don't know that they had a singer OD or something?
Who was it? Was it Bradley, Eric, or Bud?
Sounds like your relatives. I have no idea.
Oh, there it is. It was Bud.
Joke's over. You're
Yeah,
dead.
he's been dead
Spike
for
down, B.
96.
Poor guy. That
He
sucks.
died in May 25th, 1996 in San Francisco, California.
Spike
How'd he die?
planted. One enemy remaining.
Died.
I think it was heroin or some shit.
Sounds like it was an overdose.
Last player standing.
Dead.
Clutch.
You want something done right?
I don't practice Santa Squia.
Let them try.
Hey, did you know I'm gonna get real quick? Should I film this? This sucks because I don't have like people like a boardroom I can relay my ideas with, which is I always try to do. I think in a month I'm gonna get. I won something on Twitter through Intel. Should I film like opening it?
That unboxing videos are the
Let's
easiest
go.
thing to do.
Yeah, they really are. They really are. Maybe I'll go into the music room at James's house or something. And,
Here.
You don't want to do it in your roommate's house.
I mean, I could do it in my room, but I'm just confined to a corner where Well, I mean, I can do good shots at both places, but he has a little bit more space.
Squashed.
Oh wow, I can't believe I killed that dude.
By you, so people have been. Anyone who watches your channel creates more familiarity. You know what I mean?
Spike planted.
Especially they see like your computer, they see the side of what your streams are. You know what I mean?
Healing.
Toxins going up. No charges
Nice
left.
shot.
Thanks,
I don't know
man.
how you make that
I don't.
shot.
I thought I told you, dude. Aim labs, I think, has been helping me out.
Enemy
Oh
remaining.
my god! Look at that shot again.
Toxins enemies down.
My eyes. Oh, nice. Saw that.
Charges ready.
I'm not steady at all with like, mouse and keyboard. I suck as it. I can't do it.
Sucker, what?
I'm a keyboard guy.
Make
sadly.
them big.
Brother, there's plenty of time. Remember, you've had your own weird spiritual awakening recently. I think there's stuff you're supposed to meditate on that.
Spiritual awakening.
Or,
Piece of
well, nobody. I don't think anybody that is or that just is not a piece of shit. That's the beauty. You fit in, brother. There's plenty of room. The
I
water's,
wanna be in a room that smells funny.
brother. It smells worse outside.
Right, you are, Ken.
You know, that's what sucks. I miss watching 2B with the homies and. Oh, I got greedy.
You know, Christian had to go and be with you know.
Kinda, yeah.
Back soon.
Well, I mean, it's a multitude of stuff. Like people went back to work. Christian was just a fat idiot. Well, and he's like the smallest part of it, so don't make it think like it was his fault. He's the smallest part.
It's just fun to say.
Oh yeah. Don't give him that much credit.
I'm just having fun. It's fun to believe that he's you know, the thing.
Spike planted.
What it was is I just think everybody got used to talking smack, and he wasn't used to having it like done to him too. And Cuddles got, you know, Cuddles does it too. So.
I'm back.
Oh, nice.
The words of the dishes. Like, he wasn't used to. He's used to being the big man in the playground, and now, you know, he's not used to the little guys fucking punching him. He just
Yeah.
wanna take the little guys and punch them.
We have some beats.
And it just takes used to getting it. You gotta get used to how, you know. At first I wasn't sure either. Everybody does that. You're just like, huh? What? You want some more? And then you're like, oh, okay, fuck it, whatever. You know, I'll get you back a different way. I'll catch you slipping.
You're like, I tried so hard,
Mm-hmm.
but in the end, I just narked on Sublime.
Forgiveness, please. No.
I'm just doing what you do about fucking Maiden
Poison ore
10 years later.
What did Maiden do? Expensive lemonades? No.
No, Lakers jersey.
Poison's off.
Well, that was just weird because I thought metal and sports never really went together. Because, you know, there was always like the,
Gone together. People love
like jocks. Jocks really aren't really.
One enemy
Remember,
remaining.
jocks listen to the Who.
Spike down.
We're live on
B.
the air. Can you just admit you were just mad because it was Lakers and Kobe Bryant? Even though it wasn't a Kobe Bryant jersey.
I just I just felt like it wasn't relatable. Like, I don't know, maybe it was me being so unique, like I couldn't relate to that era or that.
I think you're probably one of the few people that were thinking, oh, that's not relatable. Think of how many people are sports fans.
That's my, I guess. Well, that's what irritates me when Cuddles and you were like, oh, you just didn't like. I go, well, no, it was kind of like, well, I was young, and I still to this day am not like in anybody's demographic.
30
Remember
seconds
when
left.
Black Ops was, they showed the reveal of Black Ops on like NBA playoffs. Who the fuck is gonna see that? Not me. Not us.
Like I'm a virgin. I don't watch that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's just, so I guess, yeah.
10 seconds
You were, I
left.
guess it's like, I'm a misfit because you weren't meant to fit anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing.
I mean, but like I said, you know how many fucking musicians and metalheads I know
Still
that
working?
fucking
Mhm.
like
Check it,
sports.
please.
So I think you were just being overly critical and
Again, though, I was as young as you, about the same age, about.
Are you 28?
No, I was like 21.
Same age as me? Really?
You're a dirty old man now. No, I'm talking about like 21. Like, dude, you're fucking 28. I was younger than you when I saw them the first time.
I know. First time I saw him, I was actually 13.
Well, that's my point. You dirty old fucking.
No, what
13?
the-
You were not 13.
16.
Bitch, I go, you were not that fucking young.
16. It was 2010. I saw him.
I was
last.
about to sock you.
I was thinking of something else, but no, it's, I was 16. And I guess what? They did some of the same shit at my. I saw him the same tour you did, and I thought it was the greatest fucking thing I've ever saw.
Joke's over.
That's
You're
still to this
dead.
day my favorite show that I've ever seen.
What show was that crappy one? The Power in Time, Caught Somewhere in Time, or?
You have to be so negative about Ruben? It was Final Frontier.
Last player standing.
2002.
I think I saw the end of that one. I can't remember.
Dream Theater opened for him.
No, I didn't see that one. They might have been.
No,
Remember?
I know you guys didn't. Because
My
your
tower
cousin
does
Rich
not
was like, oh yeah,
for
we
aid,
didn't show up
and
until
you shall
after the
receive.
opening band on Facebook. Because you guys saw him before I did. And I was like, oh, how was Dream Theater? And he's like, oh, we didn't go to see the opening band. We stayed in the parking lot. I'm like, what a waste of fucking money. You're going to pay money to go see bands and you're not even going to watch all of them?
No, what it was no one gave a shit about that band, and they're just parking lot pimping. I mean, they're just getting drunk in the parking lot. So it was not.
That's just shitty.
But see, you're not. Again, you're not. Okay, here's another. This is an example of what I meant. Like.
If you were the opening band and everyone's like, I don't give a shit, and they just stayed out in the
That
parking
just
lot.
okay. You're right, but that's another thing that happened. Probably I learned and that's what playing with D4D showed that when they taught us that when you play, come back in and hang out and support the other band. So it created an etiquette. What I'm saying is you don't get that etiquette the way you saw the bands you played with. They probably weren't told, hey, and they weren't a part of a entertainment group where they would be like, hey, come back inside and make sure you guys support each other. They weren't exact. So see how ignorant and see how the other people look? My point is, you're right, but now think about James being him young
One
and
enemy
being
remaining.
like of a different group of like how you were the oddball in the group of smokers and juggalos. A lot of people go to shows at different walks of life, so they do. You're right. They do abuse the whole setting of going to shows. And a majority of people really don't even appreciate them until you're
30
older.
seconds left.
Because when you're young, it's all about, let's go get high. Let's go. Let's I want to smoke a song. I want to.
I expect that from an average goer, not a musician. You know?
Usually, but then you're not really even a rounded musician. Again, you had some experience. You've been through.
Before I had quote unquote experience.
10
It's kind
seconds
of.
left.
It's kind of like what's that? That's the thing we always want to talk. Crossroads. He wasn't seasoned until shittier shit happened. You know. So, but what I'm saying is, that comes with knowledge, wisdom, shit. So a lot of these things that so you're right. James should have been inside, but a majority of the time it's just everybody. You don't want to pay. What it is no one wants to pay beer prices either inside, so they'll just buy a 20-30 pack, drink a couple, and then go in, and then be off, I don't know.
Show up earlier.
Jump
Like,
it.
I showed up and I tell you what, that's still to this day, even with Dream Theater, and I know not everyone likes them. That was like the first time I saw them, and I was so fucking excited, and I fell in love with the music after that. So it's like, you never know what you're gonna run into when you do that.
Joke's
Some people are
over.
so fucking
You're
close-minded,
dead.
They don't, it's like, yeah, I'm here for this. I'm here for everything else. Like,
Yeah, but dude, also another thing about Rich.
well, Rich is a piece of shit. We all know this.
Also, he's okay. Get this in perspective. How old are you right now?
28.
Portal closed.
Let me think.
I'm back.
Hold on a second. Let me think. Hold on. 88 would make me what? 34.
Last player standing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. You and me have the distance of me and James plus 1 year, which is fucking crazy. That's 6 year difference. Me and Lorenzo only 3. Rich
30
is
seconds
5 from James, or like 5 or 6 from James.
Older?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So when you're saying like, oh yeah, he, you know, this dude,
In other words, he's already set in his ways. He's a piece of shit.
kinda. So you're again, you're still doing that thing where I told you you're looking through the lens of Nevada and not of other people's
planted.
like walks of life and other, like I didn't say their walk of life was you know, any better or worse. Like actually, you know, yeah, if they're a piece of shit, then getting fucked up is important. It's like a play. Like you won't appreciate it unless you're sober, sitting there. You could, yeah, be stoned, whatever, but you're missing the point of you can't be obliterated. You can't be being dragged out, passed out, thrown up on the side. You can't absorb anything like that. So what I'm saying is, some people do go to those shows for the. Let's say me and you go right now and go to a show. It'll be someone's first time that's there. Someone's first time back since I got dumped after high school. Someone's first time since a major milestone in life. So what I'm saying is now times that by like fucking 10,000, like, or maybe my bad, you know, 800, 2,000, 4,000, 6,000. That's how like a big stadium has just different walks of life. So yeah, dude, Rich was way fucking older in
I
general,
need a drop.
but he should have more wisdom. But obviously,
I need a drop.
You know what? It's not even so much that. My point is like that's such a waste of money.
Fight!
You know, like
But-
you're paying to take it. You're
yeah,
paying your
but the
fucking
only
fans.
ones there, like we did it with Hatebreed. We saw 3 inches of blood or someone else, but Hatebreed, no one gave a fuck. We didn't even go in. It's the same, I guess. Did I miss an opportunity to listen to? I don't know, an okay band? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
I know what you mean. Like, I've gone to
My house
festivals
is ready. Decline.
and
I think how they feel. Oh man.
Though, like, just because of the way I am, I've even endured bands I fucking hated. That I knew I hated their music before I saw them play, but I'm like, I'll do it because I paid to fucking see this shit.
Granted, you're basically getting every drop in the tube, which is fine. Which is the same thing I told you. Every situation could have
standing.
something learned from it, like the sociology of it. It could be something could be learned from it. If only more people were open-minded and gave people like bands a chance. But most people are into their own world where, oh, I'm with my girl, I'm gonna go in this corner, we're gonna make out to Maiden, or some other guys just came with their homies and it's like their third time. But you know, so in a way you're right. But I guess that's why they do so many shows. So you hope that people are fucking not being like,
Let's make a plan.
it's kind of like a book. It's kind of like a book or a library, bro. Like, I can tell you about the book, but if you read it, you know, you're gonna enjoy it. And hopefully, you know, I guess that's my biggest thing I can say.
I've just always been, I guess, more like I just like the music, you know. And I guess I haven't accepted the fact that more people are more about the experience than that, you know.
That happens with a lot of stuff. Like,
There's people that go to shows and I'm like, do you even watch the show? Like, I paid money to be here. I'm gonna fucking enjoy it.
again, sometimes it's like, dude. Well, for example, when I saw Maiden the second time or like the first time, some reason I was further back than James. We left our seats, and you're not supposed to be in the seat area, but I think every now and then you would walk out and do it. And I think I got just in the hat. I was still backwards some, and some guy sitting down was like, "Hey, you want to smoke some hash?"
Over! You're dead!
And I was like, "Fuck you," you know. Thank God he didn't want to fucking fiddle my butt or something, but he was just a pudgy guy, and we smoked and we sat down the whole time. I think he was just chubby and maybe he couldn't stand up a lot. But he's like, "Yeah, I saw him a couple times," and when they came in, so he was obviously seen him a couple. So he was more relaxed than I was, which I saw him more once. So, but he
Spike
burned in
down
my
A.
memory as my first time I saw him because I took some of the time of watching the show to just to mingle and smoke with the dude.
30
Like
seconds
the
left.
experience of it, kind of like, because I was like, whoa, I'm smoking like, you know, some bud with hash on it with the dude out of Megadeth. Wow, like that's
Player
cool.
standing.
Like I guess that was the mentality at the time, but
Got one.
yeah.
I
Planted.
just don't know what people expect from shows.
I think you're the guy that would go to a show thinking everybody's gonna be kind of paying attention. It's kind of like a stream or a movie. If you're invested, you're gonna watch. You probably won't talk too much. But if you're like haphazardly, we're just putting on a movie while we smoke, eat pizza, when I take my dog out to shit. There's different people who enjoy different. What's the word?
Match point.
Involvement. So yeah, no, you're right. A lot of people, A, are into it, and B, probably C, D, E, F, G, and they're doing many things, brother, many things. So, you as an artist is how do I get like your kind of fan, where I go to shows by myself, I go sober, I go enjoy myself. Because a lot of people don't do above that or any of that. I can't remember the last time James went to a show sober. Like, I'll ask him.
No, I'll drink beer when I'm at the show generally.
Yeah.
Recent years I don't at big venues because beer is so expensive. But I'll go and have a beer or something. But I don't, I don't get plastered or anything because I'm there to really just like, all right, I want to. My last show when I saw Mars Volta was literally like one of the show I had saw before that was really good. But Mars Volta was like one of the few times I was at a concert. I didn't have a single beer. I had no alcohol period that entire night. And I was looking around the crowd, kind of observing what was going on, and everyone there, it was like one of the few shows that everyone was just like fixated on what was
Last
going on.
player standing.
You didn't see anyone talking, going back and forth, you know what I mean? Everyone was just
What show is this?
the Mars Volta, believe it or not. Yet again, they were on a hiatus for 10
One
years,
enemy
so maybe
remaining.
that had something to do with it. We're just happy to see the
Yeah.
tour. That was a good show, though.
Attackers
I
win.
really enjoyed it. Like, that was... Like, the crowd was literally singing along with every song. Because they played a lot of the stuff from the album you like, The Louse and the Comatorium. They played a lot from that album. Which, considering the guys are sober now, I'm actually impressed that they play so good.
You see, he matured too. I think he got to the point where even before, he was buying weed when it wasn't exactly legal yet. So he's paying top dollar for the best of the best. So right now, I'm sure if he went back with the same price, he would fucking he would be getting more. But I think with that a mass amount, and he actually kind of matured, which is cool.
Another thing I was like finding out, like I don't know about the guitarist, but the singer from Mars Volta, he stopped smoking weed altogether. He said his excuse was he's like, well, his problem was he said he was just dumping money into it and smoking weed, and he's like, I was using it as an excuse, like, for my creativity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's kind of amazing how it went from hardcore drugs, and he was like, all right, Dave's smoking pot, and then he's like, I'm
But
done.
again, though, okay, it has to do with almost the number. It's like a level on the, wow. If you're level 20 to 30, or maybe even 18 to 30, you're going to be more likely to fucking do shit that you don't see as damaging in a sense, because you're just so like whatever. So yeah, I could see that, but
He also had some shit happen, like, I think that kind of showed him that maybe he shouldn't be doing drugs, because his wife was, he was a member of the Church of Scientology, and I want to say it was Hyde.
oh
The guy from
shit.
that guy from that 70s show, Hyde?
Yeah.
He raped his wife.
Wait. The girl behind of his downfall was Mars Volta's wife?
Yeah, so Cedric, the singer from Mars Volta, it's his wife.
Holy shit.
I didn't know that either until recently. I was like, holy shit, that's his wife? And apparently Cedric has said stuff in court, and he's completely 100% against the Church of Scientology, and he's gone up and said it's a fucking cult and they protect their members. He says the members do shit like this all the time and they're protecting them.
Hold on.
Like,
You thought
he's-
weed was his biggest problem. Wait, hold on. If you told me first he was in Scientology, I would have stopped the conversation a long time ago.
Now he's against it. Like he's trying to take down the
Hold
church.
on, hold on. The reason I know about the guy was because they said he was involved with allegations, but none of the Twitter moments when I was reading them, they never, ever, 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 ever mentioned. Because obviously it would create more like, oh, fuck Scientology.
They bring it, they take it down. But apparently recently they were in court and the singer from Mars Volta spoke and he said, basically, the Church of Scientology was trying to cover up his wife's rape. And he's like, no, like he raped my wife. I'm not okay with that.
I don't know, man.
And he gives credit to the Church of Scientology to the point he's like, they did help me stop doing drugs. Like they helped me sober up. He goes, but this kind of behavior is not okay. And he's just
That's
going
the
after
ultimate.
him hard. And he's 100% involved in that.
That's gonna be a huge documentary, probably guaranteed.
Definitely. And I thought it was just weird. I'm like, what kind of small world is it? You know?
Here's the bad part. I don't think weed was ever a problem. It has to do with the cult. There's something about money and fame that I don't obviously never know, right? And thankfully,
was like what he said. His problem. It wasn't weed itself. The problem. His problem was he was just dumping money. He said he was paying. I think at the time, which keep in mind when it was, he was like putting like $1 to $2 grand in a week.
yeah, no, dude, that's no.
And that's a problem. You doing anything that much, that's a fucking problem. I don't care what you're doing. If you're drinking, I don't care if you're going out to eat that much. Like that's not healthy.
Yeah, but look at Tom Cruise, dude. I don't believe like it's that whole. It's the like look
According
at.
to him, he said like that entire situation is shady, and he's 100% like against it now.
Bro, like, well, he wasn't like he even before that though, dude. Like, they had like I think I heard that they had machines that would do stuff and read something that's supposed to be like your, like it's called pseudoscience. It's just like shit that doesn't, shit that like would amaze you if you were in the 40s. Maybe if you didn't know better, but like in a way, it's kind of like Fallout shit. It's like, well, wait a minute. I don't know, man. That I gotta. You should bring this up with James. I'm sure he'd have some interesting things.
I know if I can get him to stay in one conversation without fucking
without bringing
like,
someone's dick flying out on stage.
Making it worse than it is.
Well, here's the thing. James is pretty good at that, but James also got a great natural. What's the word? He could kind of bring it down to like a relatable level where he could digest it and make it be like, well, the average guy could relate to probably what James might shit out. Where me and you, I'm like, fuck Scientology. And then he might say, yeah, well, I've heard this, and he'll bring up something interesting. You know?
And usually someone's dick is out.
When it's not a dick out. Yeah, you beat me to it.
He'll usually bring up a dick, though. 9 times out of 10.
You
penis
thought I
isn't
was
all.
bad. Hold on.
I know where you get it from.
Bitch, you better. Hold on, let me grab some. What's up? You want me to get a towel? Well, I'm gonna get one anyway, that's okay. Get up, fat girl. On the VG. I'm almost.
No bancha.
Does that work? That's it. cleaned up this out, man. I can't even see shit. I ain't got nothing out of there. Is that no Woody? No Woody.
Yep. What's left of him anyway?
Sorry, I had to fucking feed the cat. You can't tell. On a
Like a feeding cat screen for your stream.
dude, I like how people do like this one girl I watched. She used to be. I don't know. I think just life kind of maybe. I don't know. I could tell. I could like when she's into it. She's into it. I remember when she has a camera where she like she has like a nose camera where she like zooms in her face and then she like wiggles her nose. I'm like that's just, or she'll do like something what you can see what socks she's wearing. I was like that's hella funny.
One guy that I watched, he had a cam because his dog would sleep in the background. He had a camera that would be on his dog, so he'd have a dog cam.
I like dog cams, brother. Hold on, let me grab my eye drops. Keep talking.
I got my baby kitty just climbed up on my lap.
I forgot. On the latter note, other than Scientology, there was something I wanted to tell you. I'm gonna try to do more shit on Instagram, but
Evenly distributed. Do it on all platforms.
I've been thinking of like mainstream riffs that
What's like mainstream?
like, cause have you? I didn't know this. Yeah, like, did you know? Well, don't forget whatever you're gonna say, but there's a site. If you type trends.google.com, you can see what people are looking up. And that's where I kind of got the idea for the ones you see up right now, like Metallica. Apparently, Master of Puppets is super fucking like.
It's all because of Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I hate that. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Hey, Ruben. Why would you hate that it showed more people in music?
Oh, cause we were were you in the room with James and I were talking about how people, it's a meme now, how people like, I don't think you were. We just talked about it earlier, like a couple hours ago, and he was like, I go, the only reason people, I go, I like this meme about avocados, and he's like, oh, it just got big because someone brought it up on Stranger Things, and I go, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. I go,
There's nothing about avocados in Stranger Things.
and it's a Kate Bush song. I'll send you the meme.
Talking about, I'm the one that shared it.
I didn't see that. If you sent it on Instagram during the day is when I usually knock down.
It's probably me, because I know the one you're talking about. Do a Pink Floyd song next.
The only one I would really be down for would probably be Money.
Another Brick in the Wall is a pretty easy one.
Is that the one that goes tweety tweet 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 tweety?
Yeah,
Oh, another thing that has to be standard E, right?
yeah, it is.
Majority of what I've been trying to do is standard E because all I have is with the flying V is James's drop C standard shit.
And there's no popular song unless you're gonna do drop D. You're not gonna see anything.
That's what I was kind of putting two together when I plugged it in last night. I go, there's no songs I can do with this. I thought he did it cool, like a half step down, like Sabbath in their weird, maybe their weird, like.
Sabbath doesn't do half step. They do C sharp.
So right now, James had it at.
Step and a half.
He had it at what I think is drop C, which is C. Right? It's C F.
Full step down and then drop D.
Doesn't drop C mean it's like drop D, where you just
It's
do?
drop D, but okay, so your low string is down 2 steps and everything else is down 1 step.
Oh yeah, so it's like drop D one more time. That's what it is.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. That's why when I was playing it, I could play Bruce Dickinson's side project shit, But that's all I could do. I go, nobody's gonna fucking know what I'm doing. What do you know about the book of?
Like a lot of the later Sabbath era, they did a lot of C sharp is what they did.
Mhm.
Which I like C sharp. One of my guitars is in it. It's pretty fun. But that's a very popular one. Let's see. There's Lloyd would be one.
You say Metallica?
Metallica doesn't do anything. Metallica did one or two tunings really avoid it. They really don't do it.
Yeah, I wish James told me to do Master of Puppets instead of things that should not be. Because I looked up the way maybe again Stranger Things probably influenced.
That's a popular song for Metallica fans, not for anyone else.
Okay, see that I didn't know, and I wish I knew.
Things that should have. It's a great song. Don't get me wrong. That's a fantastic song, but it's only Metallica fans know it.
Yeah, we want to avoid something like. We want people that, let's say you know of them, we want to scoop that viewer. That's what I'm trying to do. Hey.
Hey, you know it'd be a fun one?
Hmm.
Schism by Tool.
You got Songster? How can I find out if this is standard?
It's drop D.
Okay, another thing. If James's guitars drop C, if I wanted to do the Tool song, could I make his flying V go to D and without like changing anything in the action, or do I have to change the action?
Change the action. Tune it up. You might have to change the strings.
That's what I was see, because I know he uses it for a lower.
The strings are the strings that have been on there or hold. Then when you tune it up, it might break.
You're right, Charles. You're
If
right.
they've been like that, if they're pretty new, you will be safe.
No,
You don't have to.
no, this bitch has been in there for a minute, I think.
Alright, you probably need to do strings anyway. But all Tool songs are in drop D, but if you were gonna do one, Schism is super fucking popular with guitar players and bass players alike.
Oh, I know that on bass. That someone taught me that on bass.
Do it on bass. That'd be a huge one. That'd be a good bass line.
Wait, is that the one that goes? Oh no, I know what you're saying. There's one that goes dum ding the dum the ding the dum the doody ding the dum the ding the dum the doody.
I'm trying to.
And then there's a part that goes dun dun ding dun dun dun.
That's 46 and 2.
Okay, that one's fun on the bass.
It's fun. That is a good one too, but that one's also completely underground.
Ah.
Schism is more popular.
Wow. This is why I hate research. Go on.
Schism's more popular with them.
Type in real quick.
More of it's Schism.
Maybe you can do a better analysis, Mr. Data Tits over here. Go to trends.google.com and type in guitar lesson or type in guitar tabs and see what comes up on the left and on the right. And tell me, like, analyze what you see, and then you can further click in one of them. But just give me the first window. Like, if you type in Tool guitar lesson, tell me what you see on left and right side. Bring that up, and I'll show you what I find.
I don't see anything when I type that in.
Would you type Tool?
Tool guitar lesson. I don't see anything.
Type in guitar lesson.
Well, let me type in Tool first.
Because then also, you realize you might be doing a worldwide search.
It just says enter a term or topic.
So do guitar. Type guitar or guitar tab.
That's a weird Nirvana song. They have Something in the Way by Nirvana on here. Deftones. Megadeth. Weezer. Good one.
Alright. Let me show you. So it's weird, right? It's not like Google. You have to like pick a certain term.
I'm going through it. One of them they have on is Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd, which is...
Mel, what's the percentile they have there?
Match found.
Like on the right, it'll show like sometimes either a tick rate or a...
Breakout.
Well, I don't know what that means. I've
It goes up and down. What I did too, I changed my search terms to 30 days.
Oh, I never fucked with that. Thank you for
I
doing
changed
that.
it to 30 days because when I did that, I got to, like, for instance, know what the number one song that pops up is?
Wait, what?
Where Is My Mind by the Pixies.
Okay, I also get a black dude song. Where's Your Mama or some shit? I'm like, I think
I saw that one too. That one's on there too.
that one has been coming up every fucking time. And I looked it up. It's Donald Glover, the guy that sang 3003 bullshit. No matter what you say or what you do, it's 3005.
The top two is, when I did the last 30 days, is Where Is My Mind by Pixies and Star Spangled Banner.
Hold on. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me write this down. Where Is My Mind by Pixies?
Yeah. I don't
And-
even know that song. I don't know what... I hate the Pixies, so I don't know what that fucking song
I
is.
think the Star Spangled Banner would be tight if you metaled it up.
Select your
You did the
agent.
Jimi Hendrix version. It'd be cool.
But see
His
that.
version was,
but
his
see-
version was metal.
But was that even brought up? Is the question.
That would get you attention. And then on the next one, Stairway to Heaven.
No way. Stairway. Stairway.
Then they just have bands. They just have bands.
Oh,
pop up.
give me a few names.
Ghost.
Oh, but I don't even know anything about their.
Oh, actually, you could do, if you get that, if you tune up the C to a D on that guitar, you could do a Ghost song.
I-
Ghost plays in D.
Technically, couldn't my Les Paul do that too? Isn't it? Would it be easier for that too? Yeah, huh?
You could, but that one guitar, since it's in drop C, just tune the guitar up. Just tune that one note to D. Do a whole step down for the whole guitar, and you can play any Ghost song. Ghost is in D. They're in standard D.
Oh, standard D. So there's no drop D then.
Yeah, no drop D. It's standard. So a whole step down from E.
So A would be B.
Yes.
Standard D. Let me write that.
No. A would be G.
Oh, there you
And
go.
then yeah, A would be G.
D would be C.
D would be C, and then G would be F.
A B C D E F G. So it goes left.
Yes.
Oh, see, no wonder why music's fucking so confusing. I hate that. Oh.
And B would be A, and then E would be D.
D G C F A D is Ghost.
Yes. If you do that, because if that flying V's in drop C, all you have to do is tune one string in your set. And Ghost, if I had to, hold on, let me pull. I can't remember some. Let's go on Spotify and see what the top song is for Ghost right now.
You know another annoying thing when you type in guitar lesson or guitar, ultimate guitar pops up. So ultimate guitar takes a lot of people's shit. All I'm trying to do is be the middleman and funnel them out if I can, because everybody is gonna teach everybody how to fish. It's if you happen to run into Ruben shop when you get the freeway, you know, get off the freeway. So I've been trying to write down like.
Last
Just so you
player
know,
standing.
the Ghost song right
Spike
now
down B.
at 193 million listens on Spotify is "Mary on a Cross." I don't know that song.
Oh
It's
my,
a new one.
Mary on a cross.
That's apparently the top song on Spotify right now. But anyway, moving on.
Okay. I wrote down all that. Ghost, standard,
Their
Mary on a
shit is
cross.
their shit's really easy to play, and I think if you did Square Hammer, you'd get fucking.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. That one, Square Hammer.
That's an easy one. I even know how to. I used to know how to play that one. That's easy.
Is it?
Probably.
Is it still standard D? Right. Yeah.
That's what they use. They use that
Okay.
tuning. It's because it works. generally bands will pick tunings like that if the singer doesn't have a high range. So they do that to make it sound like the singer has more of a
I've
range.
definitely seen that happen. Okay, okay.
Next band. Now this one is I have nothing good to say
What's
about
up?
them. It's Grateful Dead.
Okay, I've considered like shit when people do like what's the word, like God Save the Queen. Who is that? Sex Pistol shit. We talked about the skinhead who was a good skinhead. That guy, he wanted Sex Pistols, and I remember I never got around to it. But see, it was easy to play God Saves the Queen. When you're talking a
Sex
Grateful
Pistols
Dead,
in general is easy shit. That's like old school punk right there.
so getting the song down for like a Maiden song would be faster and fucking quicker, because I know the song, I know the rhythm. When I was doing Nirvana, they're gonna
Morning songs you don't know is harder because you don't know how many times, unless it's a stupid simple song. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Last player standing.
But yeah, Grateful Dead is on there.
Yeah.
I don't even know a Grateful Dead song. Besides, there's one song I know that's pretty good. And that's it. Like one. Let's do number one Grateful Dead song.
I'm glad you're
Number
going.
one Grateful Dead song is called "Friend of the Devil."
Dude, if you ask anybody in my circle what the Grateful Dead song is, like, do you know that song? You're gonna get like a hard fucking confusing look or a no. So,
I don't know.
but remember, see, I'm not trying to look at it through Ruben lens. The problem is,
We're trying to look at other people's lens.
so Ghost and the Grateful Dead. I'll write down Grateful Dead, but
They're not really guitar driven in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like their music isn't guitar driven.
like I have that joke book. There's a sections for Deadheads. Isn't that kind of stupid?
Well, they are stupid. Anyway, another next band
Touche,
that
touche.
shows up on trending is Stain.
But wait, Stan. But what's the tuning?
I don't know what tuning it is.
Don't you have Songster?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna upload it. I have the app. I paid for the app. $10.
You better bring that
I
shit
have
out then.
it.
Shit, you still bitch. Sock you up.
There.
Well, I can't share it. That's
Toxins
sorry,
going up.
outside. What the fuck tuning is that?
Toxin screen down.
Time to jump.
Hold on. What that you wouldn't be able to do that. If that's all their tunings, you're not gonna be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to.
One enemy remaining.
Looks like they like to do E flat.
They came up on my timeline.
It depends on the song. They go all over the place, but it looks like they like to use E flat and standard.
So wait,
They
wait.
had one song in G sharp.
Let me put Grateful Dead. And then you said what?
Thing.
Oh, what about Disturbed? Who's bigger,
They're not even
Stained or
They're not a
Disturbed?
thing anymore.
Really? It's kind of sad.
Yeah, Disturbed isn't
I don't
really
think people like bootleg corn. Next question.
they got better when they kind of came up with their own sound, you know.
I
They
know what
stopped
though.
making
I wish.
They had one. They have an album. It was called Indestructible, and that was the last good album they had, and it was really that was a good album. It was a metal album. You know what I mean? It was actually them just being a metal band instead of being new metal. That's a good album. After that, I wouldn't even touch it. Next band. It's Cuddles' favorite band, Ruben.
Don't say that. That's good.
Guns N' Roses.
Oh, I just heard him on the radio and I fucking hate his riffs.
Honestly, if you're gonna do a Guns N' Roses, like,
Can you
wanna
imagine?
be really-
The only
if you
thing
wanna
I
be
could
a real
do.
asshole and be like mainstream, just play "Sweet Child of Mine" and everyone will love you.
What if? But see, that's what I've been trying to tell you. The more you put down your pride and do something you wouldn't have done years ago, the more you're like, you crack the code. And so,
Exactly. For that one, do "Sweet Child of Mine" and people. That's it. I can already tell you what song will get you views.
what, Sweet Child?
Yeah, that song will get you views.
Not
People
Chinese
like to do
democracy?
the main riff, but if you really want to get advanced, which it's not a hard guitar solo, learn the solo and tab it. People would love that too.
So there's two options when you do a YouTube short. It's a 15-second and a 60. You're saying maybe try the intro and then go
See how
into
long
the solo.
solo is. Might be able to do the solo, but see how long the solo is.
So what
or do like one half of the solo, like,
Wait.
oh hey, here's the half.
what YouTube does is I can do inflation like, or cutting drug like, not drugs, but cutting like a product.
Hoops.
Yeah.
So like the guitar lesson is technically cut in slices, where you get less, but it takes almost a little more work, but it's super short. So I'm gonna give you the most I can. So maybe one I'll do the.
One enemy
If I can't
remaining.
fit both, a solo alone would be pretty tight. So
So that was the related topics.
what'd you
Wanna
say,
hear the
sweet child of
related
mine,
queries?
and what up the solo, and then yeah, give me the related ones.
All right, so related queries. This is a little more current. Number one is Silent Night.
Like, oh, like Christmas?
Silent Night guitar tab. Yep.
Oh, Guitar Christmas. Why didn't I think of that?
Hey, Ruben, I got it for you. No, it'd be a good idea. Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Da-na-na, na-na-na. Oh wait, no, that's Guns N' Roses. Sorry.
Look it up. Find
Yeah.
some of their tabs. Trans-Siberian.
Do you know that isn't that part of the fucking what I used to be called sabotage?
Get out of my way.
Because is there a fat guy that runs the front? The fat guy might be Chris. It might be the brother of Chris Oliver, the one that died in the car crash.
I know the guitar player is Alex Skolnick, which is the guitarist for Testament.
Is there any guy in there named Oliver?
Spike down B.
Fake tele-
Say, is Sabotage Trans-Siberia Orchestra? Just type
Would
that.
make sense because my drummer loves Sabotage.
You will not kill my
That's
ally.
one of his favorite bands. And he just saw Trans-Siberian Orchestra very recently.
I got the spike.
Yeah, John Olivia,
Yeah,
Oliva or Oliva.
Oliver. Yeah. His brother is horrible. His brother was badass. He was the first guy that I've heard, maybe because I was naive. He's the first guy that I heard that sound like that can make a guitar sound like Adrian Smith, but was not that. What's the word? That was not famous, like not mainstream. Like that's like he can make that guitar wail. So what I was thinking was, yeah, okay, Trans-Siberian. Let me write that down.
Write that down. That'd be a cool one for December. You know what I mean? Do Carol of the Bells even? You know what I mean?
Is that one you know by
Easy
personal?
fucking- That's on. I might even know how to play that.
What's the Carol of the Bells?
That's an easy fucking one. Like that's an easy. That all the riffs of that is easy and it's shreddy. So it's really cool.
Maybe
A
I'll,
lot of open things. Next song. Ready? Careless Whisper.
Joke's over.
can you even do that on guitar?
If you do the Cedar version.
You could technically take that and put it in standard if I was really badass, but I don't know. I don't think it's easy.
If we'll type it in, I'm sure there's someone that transcribed that saxophone part on it.
Careless Whisper on guitar. Dude, that'd be fucking sweet. I'd do myself, brother.
I don't know who the artist is for this band. It says, "Where is my mind?"
Where is that's Pixies. We just talked about that.
Oh, we just talked about that. Duh. Ugh.
Pixies. But see, that search didn't tell you that, right? It just told you the word.
No, it just says related queries, and it says, "Where's my mind?" guitar tab.
Okay, see, now you know what people. That 30-day thing changes everything, though. No, I didn't even try that.
Just let them
Next,
try
me and your mama. You already know
That,
that.
I don't even. Again, that might be like how Black Twitter has their own vibe. I didn't never. It might be dudes that might be into like guitar, but I don't know Donald Gulliver shit except the one song Kevin. When I met Kevin, like it was popular on the radio. No matter what you say or what you do, that kind of crap. You know?
Next is "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
Oh, that's why I did it too, because of trends. So we got that one off the park. But if
And
you,
the last one right under it is called "Wish You Were Here."
that's a Floyd song.
Yes, it is. You're right. I was thinking. I'm like, why do I know?
Yeah, fucking Lorenzo. All I know is because Lorenzo's on.
That's a weird choice of a song, though, isn't it?
Isn't that the slow ass one?
It is a slow fucking song.
I think Lorenzo was probably the guys that just fucking chilling. Lorenzo might have.
Toxin screen down.
So we did You want to know what the related query is for guitar lesson, Ruben?
What?
Sweet home Alabama.
Wait. That's a related query?
Yep.
Wait.
That's the only one that pops up when you type in guitar lesson. Sweet home Alabama guitar
Let
lesson.
me write that down. Fuck, it's all. Don't you hate it when life gives you things that you're like, I hate that.
It could be any. If it was any other Skinnerd song besides that and Freebird, it'd be fucking cool.
Oh no, wait.
It has to
I
be
rather
one.
play that. Freebird's like, I want to kill myself. Like, where?
Slide guitar, man.
That's
There's better Leonard Skinnerd songs.
that
out
shit
there. I
makes
don't
me
know
want
why.
to kill. And I get it. His brother died drunkenly in the car wreck. But dude, don't make me feel like I want to do the same thing when you make a song. But then again,
Let's type in acoustic
I'm
guitar
over there.
tabs.
there you go. Now you're thinking. Let me get a new index
That's
card.
where we'll expand ourselves. Here.
Let me get an index card. Big Papa's working right now.
No related queries. Let's up the
But
search
see,
to
change the
add
what you type, like if you were like Nevada and
Oh, here you go, Ruben. This one I can see. It's really popular. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Hotel California.
by the Eagles.
Yep.
You see, but these searches might be old dudes. I guess it's kind of like
No,
Corvettes.
that's a popular one. I see that pop up. I see someone play that one all the fucking time
Mhm.
on Instagram. I see Hotel California is one of them I see
Welcome to
constantly,
my
especially the
world.
solo.
Toxins going up.
Time to jump.
Alright, I typed in acoustic guitar songs, and I don't really have anything besides Hotel California, but they did give me a band,
Toxin screen down.
which I didn't think of them
Poison's off.
before. Fleetwood Mac.
Is that the one that? Is that the one with that stupid ocean spray guy that he's real popular recently?
I don't know about that. It's Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham.
The one that. Oh. This is why I need you on popular stuff. Give me a song. What does she sing?
Reloading.
I think they have a few good ones.
30
Here, let's type
seconds
in
left.
Fleetwood Mac tab and see what shows up.
It's probably that one with the ocean spray fucker. What's the name of that song?
Player standing.
It's like popular only. It's like the Queen movie. It made Queen recently relevant and in people's mouths because it was so mainstream and they made a movie. Same thing happened with that one.
10 seconds left.
There we go.
Actually, let's just go on my Spotify and see what's popular.
Yeah.
I think I know what song it's gonna be, but no,
Charge
I was
and
wrong. Dreams. But if you want something more fun and more out there, like more
need a
that
drop.
people will like, The Chain is a good one.
So you know the reason why it's good that you're looking. The reason why I'm asking you to look at both sides of the when you have a result is because it's weird because it's not like Google where it gives you an entire thing. It gives you a list and then you can move the list to the right. Have you been moving the list to the right?
Gotta go.
No.
Yeah or no?
No.
Oh, okay. When you have a top 5, like on the left or right, it'll say 1 page out of like 10. So like go back 1 or 2 pages and just hit right or if you have that option. Because I was gonna tell you like, just take a quick look in there. Do you see anything?
Nope.
Okay, maybe it's because they were more specific searches. But if you type in guitar, if for example, try that and then look at the tab that you could turn to the left or right. Watch.
One
I'll do it
enemy
with you.
remaining.
Okay. If I type in, let's say Skinnerd, or what were we talking about? What was the last one? Hotel? Guitar, acoustic guitar tabs. If you scroll down, it'll say showing 1 of 5 of 25 topics.
Yeah.
Okay. Red Hot Chili Peppers, Coldplay. Okay, after Hotel California, I'm getting,
Never show weakness.
this is related topics is Nirvana band, acoustic album Foo Fighters, Do they have an acoustic album?
Yes.
Lorenzo would know. Oh, okay, let me write Foo Fighters. That's
Foo Fighters is a good one. If you had to pick a song, Everlong will probably get you the most views.
probably standard, huh? Yeah. For
I think
sure.
that one's Drop D, if I remember right.
Dude, that song is old. Is that the one where he dresses as a chick? Lorenzo.
I don't know. Okay, I typed in guitar tabs, Ruben, and I got different results.
Okay, but also, now when you read these, make sure you go to the different pages.
Well, I was going through the different.
Okay,
pages. I
okay,
didn't know
good,
what you
good.
meant. I didn't know what you
Okay,
meant. I
good,
thought you
good.
meant dragging it, and I was like, huh?
No. Okay, as long as you know. That's good.
So, when I type in guitar, this is the related topics for guitar
Spike
tabs.
down.
We have a
Defender
band,
spawn.
Which one? A band?
Green Day.
Okay, Green. Oh yeah, it's easy. Yeah, kids love the Green Day. I'll tell you that right now. A lot of I remember.
Isn't it kind of weird that they still do?
It's kind of, you know what it is? It's kind of like Pokemon and school playground rules. Playgrounds are the most, like, I'm gonna say this through experience and working at one. Like, the traditions they have are ongoing because they're almost like passed down to the next level of kids. So like playground games, the style of games, Foursquare, etc., dodgeball, all of them change. But I mean,
One
when the
enemy
kid
remaining.
leaves,
Last
the
player
games and the
standing.
rules and the sociology
30
and
seconds
the
left.
guitar songs they want to learn were interesting because like Green Day never really ages. They like new kids like always learn about it.
It's weird. They're kind of timeless. Never thought I'd say that about Green Day. Anyway,
But see,
moving on.
and that's like a Pokemon
10
band.
seconds left.
They know what's up. So,
You're gonna like number 7 on the related topics.
I guess that's what I was
just so
going
you
to.
know, if I'm skipping it, it's like, for instance, one of the options says Gibson brands.
Okay, yeah, you can't really teach that.
One
Last
one just
round
says
in the
Christmas
half.
music as a musical
Who's anything
genre.
after this? Spend it.
I gotta write that.
So I'm
Christmas.
just skipping some of them. So number 7 says Doom, 1993 video game.
Yeah, there are Doom tabs like yeah. Not.
Apparently that's some people.
Oh wait,
That
that might be new Doom though, because remember all the new Dooms hella like metal.
says 1993.
This is gonna be.
Oh, even better. Okay, Doom 93 tabs.
Megadeth.
I'm out of here.
I have a Megadeth Symphony of Destruction tab book that I can definitely refer to. So if you see any from that album or What-
Out of all the Megadeth songs, the one that would probably Symphony of Destruction probably would be the best one, I think.
wait, I think I did a Tornado of Souls and I think part of a Symphony of Destruction, but
Tornado of Souls is only for like that's another one of those songs. It's kind of like the thing that should not be. Megadeth fans know that song. You know what I mean? It's really popular for Megadeth fans, but not anyone who's just kind of passing through. Symphony of Destruction is really popular for that one, and Hangar 18 is really popular for outside
Oh
people.
wait.
Okay, what's the album? Hangar 18. I have the book right there. It has Hangar 18.
That's on Rust in Peace.
Last player
That's the one with the
standing.
nuke exploding, right?
Spike down. B.
No, it's the one with the alien on the front.
Welcome to my world.
Hold on.
The
Let
nuke
me,
exploding is the greatest hits.
that's the Rust. Hold
One
on, let me
enemy
look at all
remaining.
these.
Come on, I thought you knew your Megadeth.
30 seconds left.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you know your Megadeth. Did you say
Switching
Did you
sides.
say that that's probably the greatest
Don't get
hits?
shot.
Yep.
Look at the camera. And I'll show you. Look at the cover of the book.
Oh, yep, that's the one. And I'll go one further. It probably starts out with Holy Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's fucking hilarious. Do you have that CD or that album or something?
That was the first one I ever got from Megadeth. Like when I was growing up, because it was before I did albums. I got greatest hits when I could, so I can, when I didn't know the band very well, so I could have a compilation.
Oh, you watch your mouth. What you talking about?
But you know what? As a side note, Sweating Bullets wouldn't be bad either.
I don't think that's on here though, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is number 4. Cool. The thing about it is though, when you think of Megadeth,
Symphony of Destruction. Is
the
number one.
main riff would be the
Spike
easiest.
down, B.
It's easy. People know it.
Is that on
It's
this album?
definitely-
Yeah,
it's
right.
Definitely, if you're like a new guitar player, you feel like a badass when you learn that song.
That
you know?
is true. That is true, Charles.
So kind of think of that. That's a
Spike
easy
planted.
one. So moving on. Number 9 is Don't Fear the Reaper. So you already did that one.
Yeah.
Toxins going up.
Here's an interesting one. It says arpeggio topic.
Toxin screen down.
Video.
Last player standing.
Arpeggio topic. So basically arpeggios.
Toxins going up.
Crazy Train.
I did it, but I might need to redo it like the next riff because
Toxins.
the riff I did was the beginning, and I did it as an experiment, and I did it at like about 12 to 3 in the morning. The bad part with doing shorts at that time is that just a natural phenomena is, I think people are probably asleep or just, you know, kind of winding down, fucking whatever they do. I don't think people fucking so basically if I do Crazy Train or do another raid Crazy Train, I gotta do the next riff, which is the that part.
That's a hard riff. So.
It's relatively easy to tab because it's mostly open A. Last time I checked though.
The next one.
So wait, I'm gonna write that down. Crazy Train.
I hate the next one.
That's what I find myself saying too. Go on.
House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, I know that one. I just never thought of doing it.
Fucking hate that.
The reason why I know it is that big, like a chubby white guy he was really good at chords when I was a noob. So when he played them, dude, watching somebody playing chords is amazing. Because when you don't know how.
Chords suck. Like
No, they-
actual chords. You know what I mean? Like that's hard. It's really not easy. I envy people that can do that. I can't.
Last player standing.
Yeah.
Like, riffs. But House of the Rising Sun.
One enemy remaining.
That's the most depressing song in the world to me.
I think it's not as bad as what was the other Skinner song we brought up? Freebird. No, Alabama is like they use it in movies for happy montages or like they use it like for partying sometimes. Like it has like a swing. Like it's a funky get down. The other one, Freebird, is like I just want to die. Like
I don't know. I think I'd rather listen to Freebird than House of the Rising Sun.
okay, that's interesting. Okay, but okay,
My white eye might be showing. All right, the last one on related topics is System of a Down, which I don't know what they tune to at all.
good thing it's gonna be like half a step down maybe.
Let's go look real quick, Ruben. I'm gonna look up
Bring it up while I write that down.
System of a Down. Can you imagine people watching this stream right now?
I feel so bad. I'm sorry, everybody. I've been like an asshole too. Like I'm like not. Well, I've been playing. It's just I haven't been diving for the bomb.
Ruben, they do one of their top songs you can do in drop C.
Oh what? What is it?
Aerials.
Areola. But how does it? Do you even know that song? I don't know.
I don't.
Last
It's a
player
popular
standing.
song. I've heard it. I probably know if I heard it again, but hold on, I'm gonna mute you so I can hear it.
Oh, I know what it is.
I don't care if there are.
Area, reach the skies, wipe your butt, or stinky be your brown eye.
Anyway.
Is that it?
That song, I think that is the song.
That
that
was-
one in Toxicity, which let me see what Toxicity
Ooh, Britney Spears.
No, Toxicity, not Toxic. Oh, it's Drop C as well. It's Drop C as well, so you can do that in Drop C. Actually, Toxicity would be super easy.
Why, brother?
It's just the rhythm. The rhythm is for the main riffs is dun, ticka 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 dun, dun, na 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 dun. It's all like the bar chords from doing the drop tuning. So it's not hard.
Spike is A.
I didn't think that.
Look, you're
Anyway, let's go to the related queries now.
Yeah, let's go.
The first song that I see, I don't know what C-Bat guitar tabs is.
How do you spell that? C-B-A-T?
C-Bat. C-Bat. B-A-T.
That is
C?
interesting. I'm gonna write
I
it.
don't know what that means, but it's there.
It's not a chord,
Number-
right?
First song, maybe? I don't know. Definitely not a chord I'm familiar with. First song is the number 2 related queries, Kryptonite.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? By Three Doors Down?
Yep, that's an easy one.
And I know it, and it's famous. Like, I know the rhythm.
A very popular, that's whenever I think of early 2000s, late 90s, that's one of the songs I think of. Very sad, isn't it?
It was a good thing. It was a good year.
My mom and my sister liked Three Doors Down.
What year
so I
was
know
that? That must have been when you were a kid.
2001, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Burger King was still good, and Grandma was alive. That's definitely a good year.
Three Doors
Spike planted.
Down. Let's go look. Who would have thought I would look up at Three Doors Down? They're from Mississippi.
That makes sense.
Sorry.
You will not kill my
2000.
allies.
Yeah, dude, I knew it was older. At least,
so-
like it felt older.
You know, they're kind of a weird band. They're almost grunge, but they're not.
To me, they rest on that level of there's like if James liked them, like we joke.
Last player
I think
standing.
James liked them at the time being young, but they were also pretty MTV mainstream. Where that was a huge band at the time.
You die.
You know what though? They have other good songs, but that's the only song they're really known for.
Go, go, go.
Mm.
That's kind of sucks. But anyway, next song on the list. I don't know who this is or if it's a song or a band. It says Mary Alex G.
Mary Alex G. Let me write that down.
I don't know who that is. I don't know if it's a song. I don't know.
Could
if
be a
it's band.
search or let me see, Mary
It says
Alex.
Mary Alex G guitar tabs.
Oh, that might. Yeah, it might. It could. For all we know, it could be even fucking. It could be like some random shit like Machine Gun Kelly or something.
You know I'm in the past 90 days, by the way. I never changed it, but I went to 90.
No, that's fine. It's we need to be. We need to like get a taste of what they're looking for.
Next one. I don't know the band. Oh, it's that Pixies song.
Yeah. Okay.
One
yeah,
enemy
yeah.
remaining.
That one's everywhere. Apparently it's a big deal right now.
No, that's a proper band.
I don't know why. I can't. There's a song. I can't. They had a song on Rock Band. And I hated
It might have. I think it is. Now that you mention it, it might be. But it also like
I'm gonna look it up
that was
right
like
now.
an MTV fucking like a. It oh it's also no bitch it's on Fight Club, that's why. Where is my or Requiem for a
Number
Dream?
one song. They're number one. It has 500 million listens.
You
500 million and 74 million. Sorry.
but bro, it's one of those songs you don't really put on when you got the top down and you're cruising. It's like that's a when you
Yep.
feel it.
These are not like that. Anyway.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
Tell me though, Ruben, you should probably do that one next.
Oh man.
It sucks, but it's for science, Ruben.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. I'm all for science. Go.
Next one. I've seen this one kind of pop up a few times when I was looking other things up and I couldn't get good results. While my guitar gently weeps.
The closest I got to that is what's that Clapton Classical Gas?
I don't know that song.
You don't know that? You'll know it if you heard it.
I would. But while my guitar gently weeps, so you got yourself.
Fuck, yeah, you're right. I do remember that being. Oh
Eric
my.
Clapton didn't do the lead guitar on it though.
He didn't?
He did.
Last
Wait, I
player
thought you were
standing.
talking about the George Harrison version.
So I
It
saved
is.
a tip.
But on the recording,
About it.
it was the Beatles recording. Eric Clapton did the guitar solo.
Through.
Oh wow, was that a secret or?
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they really talk about it much. But Eric Clapton.
Wow,
did
that's
the guitar
that's
solo.
deceitful.
He did the guitar solo on that song. That's why it's different
And good. Nah, I'm just kidding.
and easy.
Didn't that dude's kids fall out the window?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know you don't know rock and roll. His name is Julian, and he wrote a song about it. Like his kid fell out a window or something, like at an apartment.
Here.
I know nothing about it.
He wrote a song. I think that's. Does he have a song called Julian or something, or
One of them does. One of the Beatles. Does.
not Jude? Hey Jude.
Oh, one of them does. It might be George
I
Harrison.
was talking about Clapton though, dude. Like Clapton has that song.
Clapton, I don't know. I have no idea.
Spike
You know, you're right.
planted.
I did hear about that. I don't remember.
It's not really. It's not a story your brain wants to remember.
And obviously not. Like, obviously something that kind of pushes in the back of my head. Anyway,
That's
next.
true. Next question.
We already talked about this song, but it's just so you know, Everlong.
Last player.
Oh, yeah. Foo Fighters. I might, dude. I got a lot of work. Yeah.
Next, I don't know this. I can't think of the band. It's called Something in the Way.
Ooh, I'd have to Spotify that.
Let's go look. Hold on, let's go see who it could be.
Circle.
Something in the Way. Something.
Mochi.
Nirvana.
It's Nirvana.
Reloading.
Yep, it's off the Nevermind album.
Lorenzo would know. He plays a lot of Nirvana riffs on the
I
guitar.
don't know that one though. That's like not even one I've heard of until today.
I'll have to
Anyway,
ask him. He's gonna smoke. When he comes back, I'll ask him. Oh, what's another one?
Something in the Orange.
The fuck is that?
That's another one. I'm like, who? Something. Oh wait, it's right there.
Reloading.
What is it?
Zach Bryan, brother.
Whoa, dude! I would not have known who that. Who is that? Brian Adams. That's a famous singer.
Spike down. B.
Whatever. Remember when Stewie did that music video where he's like, "Whatever you do, I'll always be there for
Spike
you."
planted.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but highlight Something in the Orange so you can look it up.
Oh man.
One enemy remaining.
It's. It has to be from a movie. I can't think of any other reason that would be. It just makes me laugh. Just as soon as I saw Zach Bryan, that made me laugh.
Something in the Orange song.
Look that one up. It's by Zach Bryan. All right. Let's see. Ultimate Guitar.
So wait, you
Tab.
don't know what that is then? You just know it's a stupid name?
No, I just listened to it and I recognized it instantly.
But is
And
I have it on standby. I'll hit play right now.
yeah, don't let it's. I think it's too mainstream. You'll get your stream.
Well, I'll mute it. But I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it. Let's see.
That would be an interesting one. That'd be definitely more. It's an acoustic song. That's all I'll tell you. Says Jingle Bells guitar tabs.
Wait, say it again.
Jingle Bells.
Let me write that down.
There.
Yeah. So it kind of goes with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra thing, though, you know, because they do a lot of Christmas music. House of the Rising Sun came back. You ready for this one, Ruben? I don't know why you didn't think of it before.
Toxins going up.
Or you did and you just didn't want to do it.
Reloading.
Phoenix down.
Wonderwall.
Go, go, go.
I don't recognize the Zach Bryan song.
No, you don't? Okay. You're better than me then. The next song is Wonderwall.
One enemy remaining.
You say Wonderwall by Oasis?
Yes.
Wow, what a guess. What a terrible song.
That is
I just remember them being big like years ago, and
The Symphony of Death.
wait, did Zach Bryan? Is that something your sister played?
I'm not talking about it. Anyway.
Oh no, Paige. I'm all.
Actually, I want to say she was more of a day to remember type girl.
Yep.
And now she's become the used kind of girl.
Stay safe.
Read that.
You see what I did there?
I like that one.
That's
That was a
horrible.
good one, brother.
Paige, I miss you. I'm a belch.
Actually, real talk, I like the used. They're not bad. Anyway.
I knew a cute white girl that liked me briefly in freshman year, but I knew her since 3rd grade, and she loved the used like freshman year.
Spike planted.
You wanna get those kind of girls. Do pretty handsome awkward by the used.
Pretty hung and awkward. Oh wait. Pretty handsome and awkward, would you say? The used.
Pretty handsome awkward. That's all it is.
Pretty handsome.
It's a really easy riff. It's
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
I wonder what those old fucks are doing.
Probably banging bitches and enjoying their money.
Match point.
Next.
Okay.
Wish You Were Here just popped up again. Smoke on the water tabs.
Oh my god, why didn't I think of that?
I'm out of here.
I forgot all about these because
You
they're.
shouldn't have to teach anybody that song. That's why. You shouldn't have to. We know it. Everyone, they won't admit it, but that's the first song every fucker plays on guitar. They'll never admit it.
What is
but
that?
it
Deep Purple?
Yep. It's too bad that Deep Purple has such a good library of shit. It's too bad that that's the only song they're known for.
Yeah, no, they got a lot of like some decent ones. Yeah, I like.
They have some bangers like
What's the one? Highway Star? That's a good.
Highway Star is one of theirs. That might be a good one.
Spike planted.
My favorite by theirs. You're gonna laugh at the title.
Fake teleport.
Big
Knocking
bottom
on
chicks.
back door.
Brother,
That's such a cool fucking riff. It's like, it's like such a, and the guitar solo Richie Blackmore plays in that is so fucking tight. Like, his solo is tight in that song. It was the first time I ever heard a whammy bar used like that on a show.
is Richie Blackmore dead?
No, he's still alive.
He was just an asshole and kind of stayed out of limelight, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Blocking sight.
He kind of, I think he made his money and he's gone. You know what I mean? And he's
I think he's just so tired of it. Like he got his fill of hangovers
sick
and
of
loose
that
women
fucking song.
and playing fucking Deep Purple. Or
Yeah.
being egotistical, or I don't know.
Alright, let me type in beginner guitar tabs.
Yeah, maybe you'll get luckier with that one. Hold on. While you bring that up, let me pee.
You know, a lot of people are doing guitar stuff in Idaho.
there's a story. There's a story about Deep Purple and Bruce Dickinson that Bruce Dickinson doesn't. He had a couple pints at a bar or something, and Ian Gillan was there, and for whatever reason they handed him a joint, and like a fat joint, and he doesn't smoke, but he decided to try it. And Ian Gillan or something like that, whatever the singer is like a big deal to Bruce. So that's just so whatever. I guess I don't know. They don't really bring that up at the time. But when he said he took a fat rib, he had a couple pints, and he's all basically I'm in the bathroom throwing up, basically throwing up, because people you get crossfaded and it kind of intensifies the fucking drink. So basically, yeah, he said when he was done, Ian Gillan came in the bathroom and handed him a towel, and I'm like, what a humbling story. Like, imagine that's like a dream theater guy coming in after you just horked because you smoked for the first time with all at a popular bar or something, and like he came in and he kind of like gave you a towel. It was like, here, bro, and like very human, very shitty but human. But yeah, Deep Purple. Good.
One of the better members of that band.
What, him? Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of the better members.
I can imagine. Well, Deep Purple.
In reality, Richie Blackmore was the only asshole in the band.
I think it just has to come with maybe the 70s and being a kind of good melody writer, maybe. But I don't know. I've never really looked into it other than hearing the small stories between Dio and shit. But
Yeah, that does suck.
Bruce told that story. I told you. But go on.
I can't find any more.
Well, then that's.
But
Oh.
what song you should do, write down. Why not do the intro to Roundabout?
The Yes song?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? When I was editing the Onward song, there was a minute where I was like, how do I find that meme with the goofy song? And then I had to type in like meme with rock song at the end. And like I was
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is where it came from.
You mean like someone like made it with a meme with that and put that song on it?
It's actually the theme song of the anime.
Oh, that's fucking really cool.
It's the legitimate for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If you type in the theme song, that is legitimately like the theme song.
Wow, I had no idea.
They play it on the credits.
That is crazy. Who'd have thunk that? Because isn't Yes like hella old?
Yeah, they're fucking. I think that song was early 70s.
Yeah, Yes.
Hold on. Hey, Alexa, what year did Roundabout by Yes release? '71.
Yeah, that's an old fucking band. What'd you say? Roundabout, Yes, intro?
Yeah, do the intro.
That's kind of hard though, no? I heard it's hard.
It is, but you're up for the challenge. You also need to challenge yourself a little bit and to get yourself out of fucking boxes. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna sock your
If
butt.
you're not challenging yourself doing this, then you're kind of doing a disservice to yourself.
I should just shock you. How about that? Huh? I'll sock you up. I put Deep Purple. I put Roundabout. I noticed it worked better when I like limited what I like. If I typed in guitar lesson, it didn't give me what I thought. It gave me like something around that.
It's trying to be broad and creative, and it just doesn't
Match
give the result. I don't
found.
like my creativity.
I think what the engine is kind of searching is those items, the terms, maybe, instead of like maybe we're using it wrong. But yeah, I got 2 little cards and like pretty much 2 cards of 2 little flash cards and then a little bit. So I think that this is the shit I needed to do. But when I was doing it, I was only doing it for like, I did it like real quick, and then so I could get an idea and then jump on that lesson. This gives me a more broad search because I knew I'm missing songs I haven't brought up and thought about forever since like Deep Purple.
Songs that you never would think about playing.
Well, Deep Purple and like that whole era of learning guitar again, Guitar Hero, Rock Band, bringing back those memories. Shit, like. Yeah, you're right. Shit, I didn't even think about.
You know, it'd be an easy one. You brought up Guitar Hero and it reminded me. I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett.
Ooh, that's a nice dude. That riff is meaty.
That's the song.
That's got to be standard.
It is. It definitely is. And the main riff is what 3 chords?
I think the most fun part would be that. Wow, 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 wow. She's so. I feel bad that she should have been bigger, way bigger, like Madonna big. But there's something about society and brunettes, you know. Now they're cool with them, but I don't know.
Well, nowadays, the modern version of Joan Jett is fucking Lindsay Hale. Or Lizzie
There is
Hale.
no retreat,
Lindsay or
not
Lizzie?
when annihilation is at
Lizzie from Paramore?
No, that's Haley Williams.
Who's Lizzie?
Yes, I
Who's
totally do it. Hey, you want? I'll be like the guy.
Hey,
I'll be like, hey, you want
see
to know a
that?
secret?
See that? What's up?
Like, you want to know a secret? Yeah, I do her.
See that? See that girl in the magazine? Yeah.
Jessica Alba? Yeah. Want to know a secret? Yeah.
Haley Williams? Yeah. I
I
totally.
do her.
Isn't Haley Williams from Paramore or what's her name?
Yeah, so I said Paramore.
So wait,
Lizzie Hale, I think it's Lizzie. I can't. Fuck, I'm gonna get.
who the
so
fuck
fucking
are
lost.
who the fuck are you talking about?
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. It's Lizzie. Lizzie Hale is the singer from Hailstorm. She's the more modern version of Joan Jett.
Toxins going up.
I think Epica was pretty much up there too.
No, they're not.
Oh wait, you mean not like rock and rolly kind of?
Not rock and roll. Epica's not. Like, they're metal. And they use 7 strings, so you can't do any of theirs.
Wait, they use what?
Can't impress Stephanie this time, Ruben.
Brother, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just letting my Valorant skills impress everybody.
Hailstorm. I like Hailstorm though. Like they're Lindsay Hale though is like more like Hailstorm stuff is like modern Joan Jett and Black Hearts.
Okay, I didn't know that. I had no idea. Like almost like Hammerfall.
What? No. How is that like Joan Jett?
Isn't Hammerfall like Queensy? Like I mean, don't they like Kiss? Real rock and rolly.
They're power metal. Have you ever listened to a Hammerfall song? Or are you just trolling?
No, I thought like Hammerfall.
You heard a cover one time and you assume that's what the band is like. You get upset when a band, like, Lord forbid they like a band that you don't like.
That's not true. I didn't judge them.
Yes, you did.
I think I judged them a long time ago. But you're right. You're right.
They are a heavy ass fucking power metal band. Double bass drums.
So who? Okay.
harmonized
So
guitar.
Hailstorm. This is why you don't have bands with the same
Hailstorm
letter.
is like a post grunge band.
Together.
And when I say Joan Jett, what do you think of when I say Joan Jett, Ruben?
Some rustic bread, like some rustic rock and roll.
And that's what
Well,
Hailstorm
okay,
like.
what I'm saying, don't be stupid and make a name that sounds like Hailstorm and Hammerfall. It's like the same syllables. Hammerfall.
Ruben, you're the only person that would connect those two.
Cause I'm down with homonyms.
You're the only person that would think that. You're the same person who thinks Sopeth is the OTEP.
Toxins
Because
going up.
you're stupid like that.
Oh, I hate them both, brother.
You don't even know like
Oh no, but that's enough. No, you just proved my point. Don't do that. You're gonna confuse somebody who's gonna listen to you.
Well,
Toxins
Pep was
screen
out
down.
first.
Were they? But see, like as a person who doesn't listen to both, you're gonna make me think. Like, oh, all these
Pep
old
came out
bands.
first, so OTEP is the assholes.
Anita.
OTEP has been around since the fucking like 1990.
Spike planted.
And for the One record, because you enemy like to bring it remaining. up, they're not a fucking Christian band.
Reloading.
Who?
Nah,
Oh, no, I thought someone said they were. Someone, I don't know who. No, bitch, that's Lamb of God. I didn't say it was.
Lamb of God?
I think you confused with my conversations. I said if anybody was Christian, I think it was it As I Lay Dying or
No, that's how dying is.
Lamb of God is As I Lay Dying recently got arrested for
Trying to kill his wife.
yeah, we talked about okay.
Lamb of God is definitely not the Christian one.
But that's a
Go
Christian
with-
reference. That's why all these stupid bands and the stupid things are all kind of like too close. Like Lamb of God is a Christian. Okay? As I Lay Dying, Christian.
You bring up all the time that OPEP was a Christian band to piss me off.
OTEP, piss you off?
Not OTEP. I don't bring.
Okay,
I don't talk
Opeth.
about-
Okay, OTEP. I must have heard it for somebody. Like, I don't know. Let me look it up.
OTEP is garbage. Like their music is fucking shitty. They want to be a Lacuna Coil, and they
How?
suck.
But how could you say?
Opeth is unique, and their music is fucking.
How could you
layers.
say that? Look. I put is Opeth, and then let me read you what comes up. Is Opeth black metal? Is Opeth death metal? Is Opeth good? Is Opeth Christian? Is Opeth goth? I told you. I wouldn't have said it to. I'm gonna piss the man off. Like this is shit I've heard. But like,
you're the only person I've ever heard bring that
brother,
up.
I'm the only person you know.
You're the only person.
No charges left.
I can't even concentrate. I'm laughing.
After shit is like fucking like very sacrilege.
Spike down,
like,
B.
views, So I love it. But regardless, don't shit on my favorite band.
Revealing area.
That I fucking like that shaped my fucking music taste. Moving on. Long story short, Hammerfall's a fucking power metal band.
Okay, and Hailstorm, but see, I don't know too much about. It's kind of like Opeth and OTEP. Like I didn't know. Like I think you took it as like I was making a joke. No, I didn't really even know either one too much. So Joan Jett.
So you heard them cover his song and you never cared.
But again, that didn't even come to mind when I brought it up though right now, which is because
you brought it up before. That's why I know.
oh, okay. But then again, if this was court and this was talking about that one argument, no, that was not relevant to what I said 5 minutes ago though, because that's what you get kind of sidetracked on the emotional part of it. No, dude, I've heard that before.
Back on dumb shit you've said.
Brother, a lot of the shit I say.
On the record.
What's this guy? Hold on. I told this guy, is Roblox down tonight? Are you guys gonna help me?
Suppressing.
Fuck.
They're suppressed.
Oh, and I was laughing because we were talking about 4 different things, so that shit was hilarious. Okay,
Actually,
no.
fun fact, Hammerfall
Toxins screen
was
down.
founded by one of the guitar players from In Flames.
I've seen In Flames. I've seen those fat guys. They look like a bunch of U's.
One enemy remaining.
You don't even know what you're
Yeah, I've seen them live.
Did you know?
Bitch, aren't they like dreaded fat Nevadas?
Come on, that was a good spot for a good guy.
It was, but like the stupid. You wanna know the stupid part is? I think I've seen them live.
I know, you mentioned it before. Didn't they open for like Megadeth or something?
Bro, that's the only. There was a girl band too that opened up. So they were called like In My Confessions or something. I remember it was fucking hilarious. She wore like a dolly dress, like an old 50. Like her outfit was tight. Like it was like a dolly outfit. Like it looked just like a.
And you're like, God, I spanked so hard on the back of the seat.
No, it wasn't even. No, I was in front. No, but when they came out, it was like heavy music. But everybody started windmilling, and that shit fucking was funny. It looked cool, but it was all funny because I was like, I've never. You wouldn't think Dolly would do that. Like, don't you know? It's hilarious.
It's a hilarious thought.
Because I guess it was supposed to be like, it was obviously, you know when girls go opposite of, I'm not wearing a dress, it's too girly. This was definitely making you do something like Silent Hill where they make the nurses look like pretty the bodies are pretty, but the face is totally distorted. And
Are
you're
you saying her face is ugly?
no, but it's the genre was ugly and wild and crazy, where her outfit was but she's doing fucking windmills, and I was thinking like, what the fuck, like this is crazy, like,
Spike down.
but like,
A.
Why? This is crazy. Why do I have a boner?
yo, I'm scared and
One enemy
how did
remaining.
it go? I'm turned on and no, I'm scared.
Not and scared at the same
I'm
time.
frightened and intrigued at the same. There's like a word someone said it. I don't know if it's iCarly or.
Interesting.
He's like, I'm intimidated and flattered at the same time, and I'm confused or something like that. No, man, that's hilarious. But you get him, dude. You're fucking. I think you're caught up in those Black Op days where I say something and I mean something, or you're getting them intertwined. You gotta think sometimes. You gotta think outside the bun. You were a kid, so was I in a sense, but you were a kid, like so. Even when I'm telling you things I thought as a kid,
That I enjoyed.
oh my god, trust me,
Like,
you still
that
love
one
Jim.
shit that, fucking Joey just shared on Instagram of that kid walk out of the stall and that huge fucking shit. That's the kind of shit you took on my music.
No, I haven't seen that. I'm gonna watch it though.
It was fucking. It was actually funny.
There's no
But
fucking.
So was disturbing. The kid walks out of the toilet and like, shit is cute. And there's
Is
no
it real though?
But there's no toilet paper.
So you're saying he got up?
And
Spike
just put his
down
hands
A.
out and walked away. I commented on that. I go, what disturbs me most is not the size, it's the fact that there was no toilet paper in the toilet. And Carlos goes, and then what did Joey say? He goes, he got mud on those cheeks. And Cuddles goes, that ain't mud. Like, brother, at that size, that ain't mud. That's blood.
It's just,
You will not.
I hate
kill my
Carlos'
ally.
responses.
No more.
That shit is funny.
One enemy remaining.
What he said was way funnier.
Who? No, Carlos got some zingers.
Once in a while, he hits home once in a
30
while.
seconds left.
I'm gonna be honest though, like, I don't know, man. It's like it goes back to that kid on WoW that caught that thing during the channel. Like I saw him say, like life is the books you read, the places you go, and the people you meet, and all that. And I never forgot it because,
No one.
in a way that is completely fucking true. Like
Even with numbers, anything can
so,
still happen.
it's just really
Remember
interesting.
that.
Like I mean, so then it comes out of that.
Oh, it's gone now. They took it off.
What?
The video that I was just talking about, they took it down.
It's probably minors shitting. That's why they couldn't put it.
James shared it, and then Mario goes, "Good God, that dude must be stretched out." And then I said, "I'm more disturbed that he walked out and there's no toilet paper in the toilet." Mario goes, "He got the muddy cheeks." And then fucking Cuddles goes, "Mud? That boy dropped a split-foot long sub. He got blood on his cheeks."
Toxins going up.
That's hilarious. Oh,
You always
Carlos.
listen to good shit, like they always take, like every time I'm like, "Oh, Ruben, did you see this?" You're like, "No." All right, let me go pull it up, and it's fucking taken down.
Toxins screen down.
I'm actually kind of jealous that you got to see him playing. I like them a lot. But I only like them in more recent days.
I can't, and I
In
wish,
reality, they're a death metal Iron Maiden, like with their music.
in a way, these are times where I wish my brain could be uploaded certain memories, or I could go back and see what I saw. 'Cause there's been times I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw this song live, like during a reggae show, and I'll never know, but I'm pretty sure by the way I felt during the bass line, I felt like, oh, this song is that song. Like, that's how I.
Familiar.
Yeah, my hope is like I'm close, but yeah, I think I am. But that's the only thing, which goes to the, you know how you're all, oh, well, nobody's gonna be. Why were they outside? Well, your goal is even in. Okay, think about In Flames. I didn't even remember really too much because I was there for the second band. So that's why you want to promote open-minded stuff. So hopefully somebody that went to the Nevada show gave the first band a shot. I mean, so yeah, man. So you want to be like, yeah.
Nowhere to run. I know, like it goes back to that. If I'm paying money to go to a show, I'm gonna fucking. I'm going. I enjoy the whole fucking thing. Like, I'm here to enjoy the whole show. Why would I pay $50 to go to a concert, right? And I'm only gonna go there. And there's 3 bands playing. Why am I gonna go there and see maybe 2? You know?
Toxin screen down.
I'm seeing all fucking 3. In Flames is like one of those bands that I don't like a lot. Like, their shit is like kind of hit or miss, but they have one album that is like, as an example of a good recorded album, it's the best. It's like, the sound quality is top tier. You don't have to like the music, but you can acknowledge the fact, like, in that album, that the sound, the way they recorded it was like the best it's like one of the best metal album recordings. Like, the recording is great. The guitars sound great.
One enemy remaining.
Vocals are done well. The drums, everything is like mixed really well. You know what I mean? And recorded well.
I will fulfill my purpose.
Oh, just talking about these bands, it made me laugh because you made me remember that we did. I'm pretty sure I was at that show that they didn't go to Dream Theater. Just talking about these bands and these from Deep Purple to that just made me think, fuck, there's so much
Thank you.
crap in the middle. That's hilarious, but Dream
Hey,
Theater.
you're in Drop C. Hey, since you're 1 guitars in Drop C, you can do a Mastodon song.
What song?
They have a couple. A popular one, and not a hard one at all, is Oblivion.
What a funny name. What about Red Fang? You should type in Red Fang.
I don't know that one.
People, I remember James was listening to this song. Hey there, like everybody was all about Red Fang that year. And I was like,
They are.
Spike down A.
Reload.
I don't think I have any.
One enemy remaining.
You have enough of a list to kind of work on for your 30-second guitar
Reloading.
lessons.
What do you say, drone? Ready to stretch your wings?
You should get used to, though, Ruben, on your videos when you're editing it. Find a way to promote your stream on videos.
the only thing I've been doing is I've learned from this one YouTube account I follow. I'm gonna give away a secret right here. They don't really give too much. They're like they're called vidIQ. It's a thing that tries to help like small channels grow, which is kind of interesting. But obviously, them doing that, they grew. But real quick, the tip they gave was they're pretty good. They're pretty. I mean, I kind of get the gist of it. But one thing they said was, what was it? Promoting. Oh, they said if you don't, do you ask your viewers to subscribe?
One enemy remaining.
And I never thought about it because I thought that was kind of like if trust me, people usually do it without saying anything. But if they like you, but that's on the shorts. I have been doing that. I've been put subscribe, and I put a funny joke, like on the Nirvana one. I put subscribe. I'm all for mind blowing tips, and then on the on hash pipe, I go subscribe, and I'll back the next one, which is obviously referring to the hash pipe. So yeah, I've been trying. Go check them out if you haven't. They're fucking stupid. But
Deep breaths, everyone.
oh yeah, the Sabbath one. I'm all impressed. The goth ladies, the gothic lady. It's so stupid. But you get the I'm trying, man. I'm doing like anything I can. But shorts is gonna help me, I think. But I think I appreciate what we did tonight, because that is what's gonna fucking. That's what's really gonna fucking get me to. Because I have a time slot. I gotta do it from like basically afternoon to like 10 o'clock at night.
I've got your trail.
Well, actually, just not midnight. I think that's when views get hella low.
Can you upload and
Toxins going up.
I'm trying to remember.
Toxin screen down.
The TikTok, I can upload video like a YouTube video and upload it from my computer. That's the only thing cool about TikTok.
One enemy
Instagram,
remaining.
I cannot do that, and I can't do a video I made on YouTube to Instagram. Or Twitter, I think is the same. I can only use a YouTube video or one I made, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask. I was trying to log into my what my thing stuff. Can you schedule an upload? I know you can on YouTube, but can you on Twitter or Instagram or not Instagram? TikTok.
Ooh, that I don't think I've tried it. No, I think the only I've never looked into that. Maybe I should look
Last
into
round
that.
before the switch.
But the phone app is more limited than the computer one. It looks like I have a little bit more freedom. Or if it's a video I made, I think it's just Instagram that's like that. But let me look into that. Son of a bitch.
Deep breath.
Toxins going up.
Nowhere to run.
Ooh, that guy got fucking
Toxin
rocked.
screen down.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. A lot of main songs are hard because I don't have a second guitar to harmony with, but you know, we make with what we got.
Poison orb emitting.
One enemy remaining.
You will not
Don't
kill
tell
my
me you died,
allies.
Nevada.
One enemy remaining.
Good night, Nevada.
Poison's off.
Switching sides. Match point.
They're fighting to the end. Typical and pointless.
Defenders win.
Maybe next week I'll start.
Oh, there you are. Were you quiet the whole time or what?
I've been sitting here.
Oh, I thought you were talking, sorry.
I've been sitting here.
Oh, okay. I was talking. I go, did he fall asleep?
I am tired, but no, I'm not trying to sober up a little bit before I go to bed.
You been sipping on water, but
No.
that'll help too. Just to make sure you don't feel too much, maleffects. Oh, I almost got this black chick. I'm so
Now when I
close.
start in my new position next week, I'm gonna try to find time to work on the guitars. I have to. I'm setting up my bass player's bass, so I can get some experience doing the bass.
You're gonna drill into his, or what are you gonna do?
I just gotta set it up. But one thing I'm gonna do that's different is I have a file, it's a teeny file, teeny little fucker, and it's Have you ever picked up a guitar and the fret edges are sharp?
Like the edge of the body or the neck?
The frets.
Not where it was like no, it was, they're all pretty smooth, like no rough edges. No.
Cheaper guitars and basses, you'll get that a lot. It'll also happen if your guitar is around in a dry environment, because then the fret, like the wood shrinks and it makes the frets pop out a little bit.
Oh wow, okay, wow, yeah, that must be a dry ass climate.
Yes, it's very common. And his frets are, because it's a $350 guitar, and he just kind of he put his own pickups in it, so I don't have to worry about that. But
What are
he
you
wants to
doing?
set up for. I'm setting up for C standard, and and the fret edges, I'm gonna try to file them down because they hurt. They hurt.
Is it a guitar or bass?
The bass.
Are you, does he, so it's basically a hoop he could have, like it's not like his grandpa, and so basically it's not gonna be the end of the world if you
He told me, he's like, do whatever.
you give it back
But
to
my
him and it's a
goal-
toothpick and he's like,
I mean, my goal is to make it as playable and nice as possible, though.
it's a toothpick and he's like, Nevada, why?
Like,
No, you know, you basically get, that'd be fucking hilarious. Well, fuck, dude. Too bad you couldn't like document it, like do a show before, show middle, show and after, like how you used to with your
All I did was
Snapchat.
take the strings off. I took the strings off of it, and that's all I did. And then I'm like, fuck, like I didn't realize I didn't have the right file.
Mhm.
However, I checked all of his frets. All of his frets were perfectly level, so I don't have to do anything like
Mhm.
that. That's what I was worried about. So I just got to do the fret.
Oh, you got
edges,
the tool
but-
for that?
Yeah, it's a fret rocker.
That's fucking cool. I'm gonna look that up. Look at you with the. And you said your guitar class was useless.
I didn't learn that from the guitar.
Oh, well, you're right. It was useless. Hold on, what's it called? Guitar what? Fret rocker?
Just type in fret rocker. It looks like a weird triangle or trapezoid type thing.
Well, how do you do it for the whole neck though? If it's so small.
You got to go from fret to fret because the way it works, you put it on 3 frets. Okay, it covers 3 frets, and if it rocks, you know one of those frets is loose. Like the fret in the middle is too high or too low. If it rocks, you know what I mean. Like
Oh,
you
that
kind
is
of
cool.
figure out
Okay.
up, and then if it rocks, if it sits straight when you wiggle it, it's good. But if it moves at all, then you know that fret is not level.
It goes over 3 or 2. 3.
3.
It looks like there's different angles. You could do it. Okay.
Yeah, so you can do it like the higher you go, you can do it. Like do the smaller.
Genius. That is so cool. Wow. I like that. Fret buck. The fuck is that? Then you tell me what this is then. Is that metal? That looks so weird. Is this how they do? Here, I'll send you this.
Where are you sending it?
Probably Twitter. What the fuck is that? I looked up. This was on the side of Fret Rocker.
Oh, it's a jig.
That is weird.
I don't know what they use that for though. That's one of those things that you don't have to have, but it's a jig to make. There's jigs that make life easier on certain jobs, and that's one of them. Apparently, it's for something of that sort, but I don't know what it's for. Looks like it's for acoustic though.
I like it, brother. I like it a lot.
By the way, did you design the headstock yet?
I have, and not make it look what?
Phallic-y.
Oh well then.
Well, that rate, no. No, I have
Oh, like, I ain't got it done. Oh, well, it's not phallic-y, is it? You go, never mind, I'm not done.
you gotta think too what you like. Like, do you like round edge? Do you like to me? Think of something like if people do the hockey stick shit. Think about something that you like. Imagine the headstock morphing in your mind, like kind of like claymation. Imagine it moving. You can't think of like, let's say you just look at your headstock and close your eyes and then think of some different version of it, like a key shape or.
But I can't put it out on paper.
But the first part.
I cannot draw worth a fucking shit.
The first part though is where you would be. That's how you tell me is. Well, I like the shape of A, B, and C, or I like the way a K looks. Oh, okay, I was using them as math variables, but that works even better. I like the way the capital D looks. I like the way a K looks. I like the way a letter M looks. Okay, Dean, they're more like K's and X. Gibson's more like a shielded square. Fender is more like a note on a notation, a treble clef. It has that rounded like notation note look. It's something that would be on the notation of theory, music theory. So when you think about random shapes,
Like I can put a few out there.
Well, because I want to have options for 2. Just because depending on the guitar, it depends on how you want to do the headstock. I want one option where it's 3 and 3. You know, like a Gibson, where you know 3 on each side. And then I want to have one that's 6 in a row. But I kind of, just so you know, I like the idea of the reverse headstock. The reverse fender.
Is
For that.
that the one that's in a line on a Gibson head, or what do you mean?
No, it's.
Oh, you mean
Like, okay, picture a fender.
but going
You know
the
how,
other
like,
way.
how fenders are strung up.
The straight line, yeah.
Reverse it, like flip it to the left. To instead of it kind of going to the left of the headstock, it goes to the right. Like the angle goes more towards the right. Like it's kind of backwards. It's mirrored.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think it'd be cool to make something practical with it, like make like a thing where you could put your picks, like a groove or something. But granted, that's just later. But yeah, you gotta think. Yeah, okay. Well, what are you gonna do with the space? You gotta think something that goes to the right. Well, like what letter, like, can you think of that you would think? Okay, if I had a letter,
C for cunt.
C would be cool. It would take massive wood strength for that, like, because unless it was laid on the round part of the C to look like maybe like an upside down C or like a sideways, that'd be cool. But I mean, that would have to be strong wood. Maybe like a moon shape, you know, or crescent. You like crescents? Well, you say went to the right. That's what I meant. That's what I'm like. Well, what would it go into?
Without it looking like that, you know, hockey stick type headstock.
Like, look at the. Can I show you the ranks on this? Let's see. Where can I look up ranks? Fuck, I don't think I can do it. There's like the bronze are triangles, irons are circles. I don't even know what. I think silvers are diamond, like a baseball diamond, silver. So the round is so old-fashioned, like a mirror. I think of a mirror when I think of a round headstock. You know, to me that would look like one of the first headstocks ever made. So that's when I say shape. That's what I'm referring to.
Oh no.
I'll put.
Back and forth on it and kind of, like I said, 2 designs, just so when, depending on what the guitar is, I have options. Like, oh hey, this guitar I want it to be more 6 in a row, or this guitar I want it to be, you know, 6 and 6. I like the other option too, the 6 in a row, because if I ever do a 7 string, I have a way to add another. It's easier to do it on one of those headstocks than it is on, you know, like a Gibson.
So you're saying, like, if you want to sell 6 string, you wouldn't have to change the headstock so much, or you could use technically.
If I wanted to go 7 string, I wouldn't have to do much. All I have to do is extend it a little bit.
Okay, now that's saving money too, which is good.
Then we don't have to come up with another headstock design. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I'd like to get 2 and trademark them once I figure it out.
Imagine
I like how I'm talking about stuff like I actually can build them when I can't.
No, dude, when you see someone when they do like cartoons, the same thing. It's pencil and paper. So what you're doing right now is the same thing. The only difference is following through with it to see what it turns into.
I don't have the skill to do it, but anyway.
No, we do. You definitely came to the right place when you're working with the house. I got some ideas. But let me work with, now that
Oh, the one guitar we have in the chat above James's over here in Discord. I like that body shape. I just hate that fucking headstock.
wait, which is this in general?
Yeah, in the general here on Discord.
The first guitar?
Yeah, the one above James.
Isn't that the one that came in the one you saw?
Yes.
I think the pick guard makes it unique.
It makes me forget about the weird shape because the pick guard makes me
And that's another thing. Like, I have to avoid when I'm doing my building, is I have to avoid pick guards.
Why? One extra piece?
Because it's hard to do a custom pick guard. You have to get like the material, and you have to cut. Unless I figure out a good way to template and get the right material and cut it, then I have to sit there and cut plastic.
Yeah, that would be annoying because you're doing it all by yourself. Why don't you 3D print one?
Let me go ask my 3D printer buddy to do it.
Bro, fucking Michelle has a 3D printer.
If I ever get to that point, I'll ask her. But
Michelle,
right now,
hey Michelle, do you think you could ever do pick art and Nevada will pay you for it? What's up, Michelle?
What's up, Michelle? And she's like, it's like she sees you slide in the DMs and she gets naked already. She's like, yes.
I love Michelle, and I would never subject her to that. Unless you want to. But anyway, we don't have to get into that. But anyway,
She's like, I'm done. Let's go.
it's like that Miss Dr. Phil meme is like, I can put my...
Well, I'm sure she would. I would pay her totally for it. But at the moment, I don't count on pick guards. Only because my thing is, I hate pick guards. That's another thing. I hate them. I don't like them. I think they're ugly. And I think it takes away from like some of the beautiful wood that you can be using for the guitar.
You're right. But real quick, did you see Laura's tweet? She said, might not be seen like a big deal, but for you guys, but I got a sofa. And I thought she was making a meme for a second, because I was like, hey, that sofa looks familiar.
I want to post a picture of the casting couch. I've seen this before. Should I?
No. Because, well, for one, you don't want to tell everybody what you're thinking, young man.
Everyone knows. Come on. Have you looked at my likes?
And also, I wouldn't say that because she says, I think it's being self-conscious or aware of her, what's her word? I think of her getting out of whatever she was dealing with. So, I mean, I think.
You think she got rid of her man?
I don't know. Have you seen anything about him?
No, I haven't. If not, we need to get it. You need to get in on that, River.
No, I don't.
Anyway, no. Hopefully that I might tomorrow. I don't know, but I want to finish the base, and I have to start sanding out my fretboard. I know what I have to do. I just don't want to do it.
You know what you have to do.
I haven't had time to just. I need to get to a point to where it's more of a tranquil thing than a work thing. You know what I mean?
Well,
I need to condition myself that all right, I'm gonna go out there and relax for a little bit and then do stuff.
but your hobby isn't that kind of hobby. It's gonna be more than like what's it called? Cross stitching. What's the word? Yeah, cross. It's
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
so you gotta be aware that what you're already doing is already kind of naturally. I mean, you're gonna be like that fat guy eventually. At that British guy who's like hitting up all the sanding and doing it all there by yourself. But that's like what I think he does it out of his passion that he doesn't even think twice about it. I think right now we're still finding.
I think once I finish one, I'll be I'll be like, all right, I can do this. But I need to get to that point.
Yeah, and I think helping your teammates or your bandmates is a good practice.
My other guitarist, my guitarist wants me to set up. He has a Jackson that he wants me to set up next after I do the bass.
A Jackson?
Yeah, he has.
That's pretty tight.
He doesn't really touch it. He hasn't touched it in years.
I mean, that's still pretty tight though. Even though it's probably Chinese.
Probably, but who cares?
Who gives a shit, you know? Because if it was an American one.
He actually has a really cool Charvel. Like, I told him, why the fuck don't you play this? It's like, it's a good fucking guitar. And he's like, eh.
Oh, you know why. I don't know why. That's a good question. Why not?
The guitar I'm playing right now is Chinese.
What's it
It's one
called?
of my favorite guitars.
What's it called?
It's an Ibanez.
Music
The
man.
one I've had for years. It's the black one that my cartoon picture is playing.
Wow. Why don't you take that one when you go live?
Because it doesn't have a Floyd Rose. And most
Ouch.
of my songs require a Floyd Rose.
Do they though?
Yeah. I can't do dive bombs on this. But
I don't think I've ever had a guitar that had that.
I like my Floyd Rose. It's just a science project to fucking tune it.
Holy shit! Look at this graph. Whoa. Interesting. Oh, I guess I'll just explain it. Oh, fuck it. I'll send it to you anyway. Miklo. It says returning viewers. Anybody is purple is a returning viewer. And blue.
Well, I'm probably one of them.
There are no purple viewers, though, is what I'm trying to say.
Weird.
So anybody that came in are all, if they weren't bots, were new people. Not anybody from my 6,000 subscriber pool. All the people that subscribe and maybe grew up and moved on with their life, started fucking the bitches they learned with the guitar, you know, all the things that got them, you know, who knows?
You know, everything that you didn't do.
They didn't come back. These are all new people. It's like having school. It's like the school rules thing I told you about. It's like having a new year, just different people, but their parents will be here later with their kids. This says 999% more than the previous 28 days.
I think your shorts are helping you out.
We'll see, man. I hope so. I hope it's
Well,
not.
like I said, though, release it on all your fucking mediums. Like, whenever you do it, don't do it on one or the other. Fucking don't half-ass it. Do it all.
That is definitely tough, but yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
It is. I know, but
No, you're right,
if
Charles.
you're
You're right.
going to, like, fucking put it everywhere.
You're right.
It's your
You're right.
art. Treat it as such.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Charles.
Like, if I release a song, I want it everywhere.
That's true.
Like, I'm already, like, researching because we finally got our single recorded and we're kind of mixing it and stuff. So I'm actually trying to figure out how to distribute it and get it on, like, Spotify and shit.
Yeah, you need to do that. So by the time I fucking get a decent recording done, you already can be like, hey, Ruben, this is what you need to do.
Well, there's a few options. Like, there's one option. The most popular one is a company called DistroKid, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it's $20 a year, and you can upload as much as you want, and they'll literally distribute it, and they'll put it on all the, like, they'll put on Apple Music, Spotify Music, you name, you know what I mean? If it's YouTube Music, they'll do YouTube Music. Like, they'll put it everywhere. Here's the problem. You stop, if let's say your band breaks up and whoever was supposed to pay the $20 a month stops paying, it gets taken down.
Like on all the sites.
All of it. Yes. Not right away, but they will take
What
it
is
down.
you mean the company that puts it on Spotify if it's not paid?
Yeah. Your distributor, because the only way to get it out there is to have it with a distributor. Now, the company I found, it's called CD Baby, which is a very popular one. They do a lot of shit. Like, they'll make albums for you. They'll do a lot of cool shit, but their thing is, a lot of people don't like it because you have to pay per single and per album. So if I want to upload an album, it's like, it's like $10 to upload a single, $30 to upload an album. But that's it. You know what I mean? There's no fear of like, oh, hey, we broke up and one of us stopped. Whoever was supposed to pay it didn't pay it. Now my music's not anywhere. You know what I mean?
So
like it stays up. Like you pay them and they upload it and it stays up.
But $20 compared to the other one.
But that's $20 a year.
But $20 is not, dude. Adobe for what you say.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. Listen to what I'm saying. The other one is it does cost more if you want to upload it. Like you have to pay per album and shit like that. But think about it. How many albums are you gonna upload a year? Like in our situation, what kind of musicians we are? Are we ever gonna upload more than one album a year?
But so you're saying once they put it up on the site,
it's there. So I don't have to worry about them taking it down because I stopped paying.
So you paid them, and they're gonna be paying Spotify and iTunes forever.
what they do is, if I make royalties, they collect it and they take their share off the top. That's how they make money.
As opposed,
I pay them to upload it, so they get money from me to upload it. And Spotify, they don't have to pay Spotify to keep it up. Spotify just needs a distributor to put it up. You have to be a distributor.
so basically, it's like I want to build my house, so I need to go to the city to get a permit to build a house.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And you can do it yourself, but you need a contractor to basically look over your shit. You know what I mean? And if I make money on my music, great, which I don't ever expect to, especially on Spotify. Their royalty system is shit. Let's say I made $10 in royalties, right? I think they get a 15% share. So what would that be, like $1.50? So then let's say all right, here's your $7.50. We took our or here's $8.50. We took $1.50 off the top for us, and that's how they make their money. Even though I pay them to put it up, and they make money from my royalties.
That's the second one.
Yes.
Weird. Okay. Ooh.
The first one too, like you have to pay extra to do anything like that. Like if you want someone to collect you need someone to collect your royalties. If you want them to collect your royalties, you have to pay like an extra $10 a year.
And these are reputable people, right?
Very reputable. This is very well known, actually. Like Alyssa's band uses the first one, DistroKid. Alyssa's band uses them. But my issue is like, okay, what if we upload music, we have it, and the band stops doing music? What if whoever is supposed to pay for it stops paying for it? Now my music is nowhere to be found because they'll take it off.
And that was the first one.
Yes, that's why I don't like that. The other one is sounds like more realistic, and it's less commitment based. You know what I mean?
But the first one though is kind of like a domain. If you make a little bit off,
the first one is good if I was a touring musician and my band was like, all right, we're gonna tour the fucking U.S., I would do that. You know what I mean? If I'm big enough to tour the fucking country, I'd do that. But I don't think it's worth it as a local band. You know? Even though Alyssa's band uses it, but whatever.
No, I get that.
So that's what I figured out. It's CD Baby's the company I'm kind of going for on that. And they're actually the oldest company out there for distributing. If I can go to them and have them sell my shit on Amazon, like actually sell hard copies of my CD on Amazon.
They even make the product if you give them anything? Like let's say you make... Oh, okay.
I can give them an image. They'll make the CDs and the material. It costs a lot of money. But you also make more money when you sell the CDs. You know what I mean? Like when you do that, you'll actually make more money back if you sell them. You have to sell them first.
Interesting.
But
I hate that stupid marketing.
You have to buy a minimum of 50.
I hate that stupid marketing system.
Well, we're fucking metal musicians. I don't plan on making money.
Yeah, that's it's like going to Hard Rock Cafe and saying, "Hey, you can play here, but you got to buy all 200 tickets, and then it's your job to sell them." I'm like, well, who the fuck wants to do that? We're not that, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. But this is good. I've always wanted to know how would they do that. So it looks like it looks like it goes back to the old musician thing that, damn, you're just gonna have to keep making it, like making music, like more and more. So I don't know. Hopefully you can figure that part out, because I really hope, because that's where we're going to.
I'm gonna do that.
Yes.
Then we're gonna start a band camp.
All right. Wait. You mean the Bandcamp album page?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. Okay, cool. I like that.
Well, Bandcamp page in general, we don't have one, so I'll have to do one of those.
Ooh.
But we're trying to figure out merch right now for the album, because now that we got the.
That's another thing. I love merch.
We're trying to come up. We have artwork for the single, and we're trying to find a good shirt for it. Like trying to find a good company to get shirts from.